Hello, welcome to Gaming Related. My name is Junior Monk. I'm the host and DM of Thieves of Queens and Kings. We're so happy to be back. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week. A lot happened. It is the 1 week birthday of Baby Vordoon, and we have a surprise of who's playing with us tonight. Vordoon is back, baby. And we'll get to talk to Vordoon and see how he's doing and how fam's doing. But I hope you all have had a wonderful week. Let's say hello to our players. Hi, everybody.
Hi, players.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi,
guys.
players.
All right, let me get Leon on camera.
What's up, players?
What's up, G? I didn't say his
Oh,
name.
I'm
I'm sorry.
invisible.
Hold.
Leon is invisible.
Hold.
He's a
He's a
ghost.
I'm
Hold.
invisible.
Oh, it's not working.
Get out of my head.
No,
Okay.
Wait, I'm a ghost?
I'll
it's
fix it.
warm here.
Oh, you're
It's-
gonna have to kill me first.
Okay.
And now,
W.
got it.
No.
Hey, hi.
He lives!
Man.
Hooray!
It's me now.
Hey,
Hello.
everybody. Vordoon, welcome back.
Thanks.
How are you, friendo?
I like Vordoon.
No.
Good.
We
You know,
all do.
Mm-hmm.
We
I was
do.
at the hospital way too long, but glad to be back. And also, sleep deprivation is not fun. But I'm caught up on sleep again, so yay.
Yay!
Fantastic.
Good. We're so glad to hear that.
And baby is healthy, and mama is getting better.
W's.
Good.
Baby did not have to go to NICU like our doctor originally told us, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Good.
that is good.
Spectacular.
What?
Nicotine bad for babies.
Nicotine pad.
No.
I mean,
The nicotine.
Well, welcome back. How is everyone? The rest of yous, how you doing?
doing how you looking, which is fine.
Mm,
Damn.
Oh,
I'll take that.
all right.
I'll take that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Please
That
don't
was
kill me.
fire.
I will not. Why would I? You complimented me.
Nice. I'm
It's
up.
fire. However, we will have to bring it up with HR.
How's audio for everyone? Can everyone hear Leon okay? Is everyone good? We Gucci?
Good.
I'm gonna turn you up just a tad. Un poquito. Okay. Well, we're all back. We're all alive. And we had a lot that happened last week. Can we get a ready check before we start a game tonight? Yes, Sanofi, please.
Who's listening to Spotify so I can listen along? Anybody?
Not me.
I'll go fuck myself. It's fine.
Yep.
Oh.
I listen to the music that our DM painstakingly put together to play on Roll20.
I'm not
That's nice.
offended at all.
It's too loud for me.
Didn't even hear
And
it.
turn it down. Wait, what do you
You
mean?
have a
Oh.
volume button.
Yeah,
for
please turn it down.
it.
What about yourselves?
Hey, look
What
at
are
that,
you doing
guys.
with that egg,
We actually got the
sir?
ready. We got R check EADY. Let's go.
We're up.
I'm
Check
saying
is-
Undertale.
Monk, you need the check.
That's true. Monk needs to check.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
Eat that out
Take
of your
it.
By the
mouth.
way.
You can't eat that. Spit it. Oh! So good.
Someone clip that right now. Someone clip that
That was
right now.
gorgeous.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Um,
W's in chat.
All right. Well, in that case, let's do this thing. Let's find out what happened previously on, and I'll read my notes, but if you guys have more, we'll make this a group project. So previously on Thieves of Queens and Kings, you made it out of the trials from the druids, and you went back to meet up with Silva. You have his water. You had more than 2 gallons of it, by the way. He only asked for a cup. Because of that, you guys got some pretty significant discounts on the magical items and armor that he had for sale. Some of you got some mithril plate armor. Others got some really cool weapons. But most importantly, you all got some information. Information that Silva from the Moonlit Curiosities owns. And that included the whereabouts and how to get into the booty hole. Specifically, you need to have colors. You need to belong to a ship, a captain, a crew, and you all figured, hey, we have a really good friend, Captain Yenye, of the Sun Glider. Maybe we can rep Yenye's colors. By the way, thank you for the sub, Yenye. Welcome back.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. 07's for
Seven's
Yenye.
in chat.
Oh.
Then you went to the funeral for Portion. Oh, before you went to the funeral, you're walking through the elven district of the city of Tilboya, and out in the woods, hidden away from the main streets, Yasern cast a combo spell. One was the Liamin's hut, this moon-shaped hut that you can stay safe from magic and prying eyes. Outside of that bubble, silence was cast. So now you had a conference room that you could speak freely, and speak freely you did. You began to share what the druids were going on about. Specifically, Hikaru's past and Yasern's past. Sorry, not Hikaru. Evelyn's past and Yasern's past. And it got kind of deep. And you guys kind of made a commitment that, you know, if you feel comfortable and safe to speak on it, great. If not, you don't owe that to anyone. Xanaphi had some emotions and some feelings that she needed to get out.
I always have feelings.
Yep. Specific to how Cassius stepped in to call for trial, and maybe he should not have done that, or why he did that. And after this conversation ended, y'all went to the funeral on the southeast, the Skyport area, and there were thousands of people that showed up to pay respect to Portion, Carnivorous' brother, who died from the attack on the Sun Glider before you guys got here. You paid your respects. A wizard from the tower shot a fireball up and into the air. It landed on Portion's body, igniting it in fire, starting the ceremony and the ritual. There was words said, and there was fire added. Each one of you threw oil onto the fire to be part of this ritual. And then one or two of you spotted a half dragon that was walking through the crowd. And then you made your way up to talk to Captain Yenye. And you went up back into the Sun Glider, and Captain Yenye was especially cheerful, very, very happy, very demure. And he basically was telling you that his business is booming, that within a 10-day, he expects to have another flying ship, and that he's expecting to build commerce and essentially own the skies. And as you all told him that you needed to be part of his crew to fly his colors, he struck a deal that if you're able to open trade within the booty hole, that this could be another leg or arm of his business. And Yasern agreed and shook on it, and that's when something kind of scratched the back of Cassius's brain, that this sounds oddly specific and very, very close, akin to the way that the Feywild makes deals.
Wait.
Yes, Evelyn.
I believe Yasern shook on him joining the crew, not our deal.
Yeah.
Because technically we did not make a deal. We made a suggestion.
We made like a spoken agreement with Yenye that we could say we worked for him to get in if we kind of got people to be cool with trading with him. And then we were like, we'll talk more about it later. But he was also like, you guys could also just like work for me and it would be pretty cool. And Yasern was like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's shake on it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So, Cassius quickly ushered all of you out of the ship and back into the party. The poor man who was guarding the entrance to the Skyport had some alcohol stolen from him, and then he got pushed into the crowd. He was very much bullied. You guys made your way out of the crowd, back across a bridge.
Punched him in the face.
He got punched in the face. What a poor guy. And then you
tried
made
to steal
Xanaphi's
Xanaphi's.
grabby. I don't.
Yeah, no.
Sure. Sure. He got grabby. He
Sure,
deserved
sweetie.
it. So you guys made your way back to
Safa.
Softpaw's area in the Tinkerspire quarters, and he let you in, and quickly saw that there was a serious expression on most of your faces. Opened up the drug room, and there you can see the lizard folk working on all of the different herbs and spices that are being grown back here, and with a quick wave shut the vines and closed you guys in, and did confirm that you are in another realm, another area away from Tilboya. It's where we begin our session this evening, as you are all in this area. The air is cool, the lights are bright, and you can see just rows and rows of different flowers and mushrooms that are being grown. You can see that there's markings on the ground of how far you can step before you're in the danger zone, and he very quickly points that out, and you can see that the lizard folk avoid certain areas. And then the old man, Frostpaw, says, Evelyn, what is it, my dear? What happened?
A lot happened today, but an acquaintance, maybe under the influence of Fey bullshit, and we figured this would be the best way to talk without having to worry about that. And or get some rest.
Well, please, make yourself at home, as you are welcome to. Would you like a cup of tea?
After the alcohol and the day that I had, tea actually sounds great.
Great. So he'll quickly go and will conjure some tea, and you guys will have popping height herbal tea, and he has cups and plates. Biscuits go great with it. Please, come. You cannot be found here. This is magic. Rest. Put your weapons down. And he quickly goes, and he's like just checking on some of the flowers and stuff. And production is going great. And he turns. Do you want to talk about it, or do you need privacy?
Some privacy would be nice, thank you.
He's gonna tap his walking stick on the ground twice, and you'll see all the lizard folk look up, and they're like, "Waka waka, waka waka," and then they walk away.
Waka away.
Into-
They walk away.
Yeah, there it is.
Into another room, and he says, "If you need anything, just tap twice." And he just hobbles like Yoda style out of the room, and you are left in this garden room. And you're by yourselves.
Oh boy.
So if he's gonna take a seat, and you'll hear a thump as she takes the bottle topper off of that new bottle of whiskey. Deep swing. Well, this sucks.
I want to be very clear about something before we continue. I did not actually piss myself.
I didn't believe you did, but okay.
You had the preface before
That's
that.
fair. That
incident,
is
so
that is fair.
I just want to be very clear about that before we.
Yeah, that's a good thing to clear up, actually.
Wait, what did you piss yourself?
So yeah, you were here. Vordoon was to get us out of that conversation with Yenye without arousing suspicion. Cassius pretended to be very drunk and embarrassed that he pissed himself, and we all had to leave right now because he was so embarrassed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I missed this part. I missed.
Because I failed a deception check as per usual.
Awesome.
Um, now, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
How do we go along this? Because we still need the colors.
Yeah, I actually space Leon. Actually, I'm spacing. How much did we talk about in the street? Did Cassius air his actual concerns in the streets, or did he just say we need to leave? Come on.
We need to leave. You did
Yeah,
not talk
Okay.
much about it.
we didn't go through. We wanted to be somewhere private first.
Gotcha. All right, everyone. So as I explained to Evelyn, outside of Yenge's office, I have an aroused suspicion that our dear Kentucky Fried Friend has entered into a magical deal of sorts. I don't know if it picked up on anyone else's radar, but Yenye was speaking awfully akin to how the Fae like to conduct their deals. There's something off about him, and it seems that he's much different than before we evidently entrusted the cursed coin to him, which I was not privy to, and I do want it on record. I would not have suggested had I been aware of the situation.
Yeah, a lot happened that day too. I'm gonna give us the benefit of the doubt that we had a lot of shit going on. But now it's biting us in the ass. So in the future, cursed items, if they are cursed, it's probably cursed. So he's either possessed or just, I don't know how it works. None of us know how it works. We just gotta get it away from him.
I have a good guess. Just because it feels very fey, it feels very tricksy. We do need to get it away from him. But I have here's my guess. Here's what I think would be the funniest, but not it wouldn't be funny, but like from a Fey perspective of comedy, it would be very funny. It gives him amazing luck and persuasive ability, but then as soon as he doesn't have it in his possession, everything goes to shit. Probably balancing the scales as to like however much good stuff he gets with the coin, the opposite. That's how bad things get after.
Monkey's paw.
Monkey's paw, cat's scratch, dog's bark. What?
No, that's what you're describing. A monkey's paw. It's an item that is used to make wishes, but they are not good wishes. You get what you want, but not the way you want it. There is a bad reaction to the good reaction.
I like that. Yes, it's good comparison. So there is a concern that if we get it away from him, then he, gets cosmically dunked on.
Yeah, and that would make us get cosmically dumped on, since
But
we need his help.
the longer he has it, the worse that dunking is going to be. When
So
we do get it away from him, or he loses it, or something. And of course, this might not be how it works. I'm just throwing out something because I like feeling smart when I make guesses, and then they're true later on.
That's fair.
Anyway, thoughts, Yasern? How are you feeling after having made a Fey deal with a cursed man?
Yasern will be in the corner pretending to play his cigar like a flute because he's sloshed out of his mind.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd try to give him some tea.
The poor boy, it's already consuming his mind.
That's not how that works. Do you want some tea?
It could be.
What kind of tea is it?
What type of tea is it?
It's just some good ginseng.
It's good tea.
Word.
Soup.
He'll have some good
Word.
soup.
I need a wisdom save, Yasern. I'm just kidding.
Fuck.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, I've been drinking it. What do you mean?
Dirty
Managed
20.
because of
Okay.
your
It's the drugs.
+4.
It's good tea. It warms the belly.
I think at this point it is so much has happened in the last 24 hours.
Mm.
Most of us are tapped out. And or intoxicated. Glances at you, Cern. Might be a good idea to wait until we are all at a sounder mind to discuss more plans.
Perhaps so.
Is there hammocks or like what's the sleeping situation? We just sleeping on like beds of like plants?
This is not a
I'll-
sleeping quarter.
This is a greenhouse.
This is a,
I
yeah,
will.
This is a drug house.
Yeah, I will. I will knock twice so that Softpaw knows that they can come back
Yeah.
in.
So the old tabaxi, Softpaw, comes around the corner with his walking stick. After a spot of tea, everything just gets a little bit more calm. See? Right as rain. So what's up?
Some Fae stuff. We also killed a Hydra today. We're real tired. There a place we can crash for the night, or do we need to fight it in?
You're welcome to crash in my shop upstairs, as usual, or you can go back to the empty net if that's where you want to sleep. You can't sleep here, but you can sleep in my shop.
I appreciate it.
Hmm.
We will probably need to come back in here tomorrow to talk, or we could probably just use Yasern's bubble thing. Why are you raising your hand? What's up?
Can I quickly like steal a plant?
I swear to chaos.
Yes. I'll help him.
Okay. Yes. Make a sleight of hand check. How are you gonna help him?
I'm gonna cause a distraction
Okay.
and
what-
accidentally
the fart?
almost knock over a different plant.
Oh,
I'm gonna break one of these so he can steal one.
He literally
love it.
said that we could take if we ask. Okay.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So you're in his magical realm of growing drugs. It is very brightly lit, and Xanafi goes to knock over one of the plant boxes. And what Xanafi doesn't realize is that this specific plant, and the reason why there's markings on the ground, aka the
Oh.
tape that says "Do not cross this line,"
yes.
these are reactive plants. So as she goes to knock over the plant, this puff of blue spores fills the corner of the room. She begins to inhale it and immediately starts to cough. Softpaw looks over towards the direction that it fell, and now I need for you to go and make your sleight of hand check.
do I get advantage?
You will get
I'm so
advantage.
Sorry, what is
Yeah,
this?
it worked.
If I die
Okay.
from this,
Okay.
I rolled
Okay.
garbage.
I was gonna say I just saw a 1 and a 5 and I panicked.
Okay. Xanafi, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. And for those of you watching, that means take a drink, please.
Okay.
I didn't know you guys
Starting
were gonna.
early, fellows.
I didn't know you're gonna be stealing so quickly.
Is it a surprise to you? Let's do a 12.
Okay.
+4.
Plus 4, so 16 total.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
You're able to. You're gonna feel this wave of euphoria just kind of come over you, and suddenly everything slows down, and everyone suddenly has a deep voice, and you shake your head, and with your resolve, you're able to stay sober. Now the effects are gonna linger, and you get immediate dry mouth, and you just have this
I'm
urge.
high.
You have to go swimming. Like you
What?
you have to go swimming. It's the urge that you have. Softball's gonna say, "Oh, do be careful. There's a reason for the tape." And then Ysurin, he's gonna look at you. He's gonna say, "I see you smoke. I also smoke. Do not do that." As he catches you trying to steal one of the plants. These are raw, and the most potent when they're raw, especially when you combo it. So do not take that.
I take it from him.
If you want some, I have some prepared.
I don't really think we need Yusern getting crossfaded right now. I think that's fine.
He's gonna quickly run into the spores and try and inhale.
He's gonna trip you. Make a dexterity acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
I would like to assist softball.
5.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I eat it.
He sticks his cane out, and you immediately fall on the ground. Okay, Evelyn, it's time for you to go. And he taps in. The vines open up. I hope I see you tomorrow.
You might see some of us tomorrow.
That one's gonna need to be dunked in water as soon as possible. And you see Xanaphi, she's acting cool, but like that 2 gallons of water in the vase, you know, she wants to just stick her head in it.
You guys want to go swimming?
Hey, Xanaphi.
Hmm.
I just opened the bag of holding and it's just a bunch of water sloshing.
Do you stick your head in?
I don't
No.
want to.
Well,
I want to go swimming, not get my head wet. I wanna go
Yeah, hop in.
Jump in the bag.
Do it.
You die if you get in a bag of holding, don't you?
No, you-
technically, because you're under Blue Waka, you wouldn't die.
Find out. You
Also,
already
you
fucked
don't
around.
die
now it's
anyway
time to
going into a
find
bag
out.
of holding. There's like 10 minutes of air in there.
Well,
But I mean, it's water.
there's 10 minutes
So
of water in there.
It would be the same problem as if you just went swimming regularly.
But
I don't have to close the bag. Just poke your little head out, take a breath, go back down.
I'm gonna get in the bag. I'll get in the bag.
Okay. You get
We'll
in the
just
bag.
see.
She disappears into the bag, all the way up to her hips, and then her feet go straight up into the air, and she dives in. Xanaphi,
I'll use my wild shape to turn into an otter.
You don't need to. You don't.
Okay.
You don't need to.
so you dive in, and you turn into an otter, and this is the most fun you've ever had. You're just swimming around. It's pitch black, and you know, there's other magical items kind of floating around in here. And there's some
The only thing in there is a Hydra head and a bunch
Oh.
of water.
gross. Gross.
Now, as Xanaphi.
The Hydra grows 2 more heads. And
No.
That's
Okay.
not how that works.
It's like a sensory deprivation tank.
It kind of is.
Ooh, there you go.
Oh,
It feels
sounds
great.
So nice.
Yeah.
Probably
You have water
very
breathing,
Cathartic.
but you did it anyway. Well, you don't as an otter, but now you do. The drug gave you water breathing.
I'm just gonna stay here until somebody makes me come out,
Okay.
or until it starts to wear off and I start to drown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
We leave.
Yeah.
yeah, Softball was
Leave.
ushering us out.
Yeah, he ushers you out.
Okay. Cassie's just gonna like sling the bag over his shoulder, be like, I feel like one of those hot moms with the little dog in their bag as he like walks out of the
She'll poke her head out. Oh wait, no, I can't speak common. Never mind.
poke my head out.
But if you spoke otter, she'd say, "Don't commiserate me to a dog."
You were underwater, you couldn't even hear it.
I cast
I can't hear
Thunderwave as soon as she
anything.
peeks her head out.
cast Thunderwave. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually.
Holy shit, an otter!
Look in a mirror.
Saved you guys. I saved you guys. Okay, so you're in the shop. He will come out of the shop with you, close the doors behind him. Now you just see just the wall with different items hanging on it. This magical entrance closed. And he says, you're welcome to stay upstairs, or you can go to the inn.
Upstairs will be fine, thank you.
Okay. Well, have a good night. And he turns and he walks back into the magical portal, closes it again behind him. And now that you're upstairs, you can see that in this very small room, there is a bed, there is a table with some pen and quill, and ink. It is relatively clean up here. This is the guest bedroom, and you'll notice that through the windows, you can see the glow off of the houses across the city as the fire continues in the southeast point of the city. As you guys are essentially bunkering down for the evening.
Eosern, before you fall unconscious because you're drunk, that dome thing that you did before, you said it lasts 8 hours.
That is correct.
Could you pop it up for us to sleep?
I begin my jutsu.
Actually,
Okay.
I have a spell slot. I can just pop it.
Oh, okay.
Lock it, drop it.
Okay.
Nice.
You start to see the galaxy and the cosmos start to form this bubble as it covers the top of the room. And you guys are inside of a room.
How big is the room that we're in?
It's like 8 by 8.
So I think that's the whole dome.
small.
So for flavor, can it just be like the room has those little glow in the dark like star and stickers?
Yes.
Stickers on
just-
the ceiling.
You turn on the light so they can get some power, and then you turn off the light and they glow.
Oh, there's electricity here? Baller.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah. If you concentrate
like
real
a
hard,
shower.
discern, you can make different constellations, form different things.
Stop.
Make an intelligence check.
He is
Oh,
drunk, by the way.
Yeah, it'll be with disadvantage.
Hella.
I'm gonna make some weird things. Let's see. Oh,
You
wait.
were gonna do that anyway, friend.
hmm
Okay.
Six.
Yeah. Tell me what the shape looks like on the ceiling as you're laying on the ground.
It's gonna be a 6-piece combo from KFC.
Nice. You guys see a couple drumsticks.
just
Okay, you guys are safe.
Evelyn, I don't like your dad very much.
I'm not liking my dad at the moment either. But he had to have had a good reason. I have to believe that.
A good reason to wed?
To work with the
Good.
siren song.
Go to bed, sweetie.
Wait. Before we go to bed.
Okay.
Before we go to bed. Do you know the name of the vampire that bit your mom?
I do.
That's a good question.
He's definitely dead. I know that.
I thought they all. Never mind.
Decapitated. Is that a better word for it? Turned to dust. Lord Malachi von Sissa Caldridge.
DM, do I know this name?
Make a history check.
With this
You
I
miss
don't-
100% of the shots you don't take. DM, do I know this name?
Yeah, yeah, do I?
17.
I believe he was a lord in. I forgot the one place where Mercy was from. What is that
Um,
area called?
Western Lafayette Kingdom, right? Like that.
The Lafayette
area?
Kingdom.
the
Yes,
Lafayette Kingdom.
the Lafayette
Lafayette.
Kingdom.
The
Lafayette.
Western Lafayette Kingdom. And no, you don't know this name. Yasern, roll one more time.
History?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're drunk, bro.
Yeah.
Eh,
You don't remember, but that constellation looks really good on the ceiling right now. You're really proud of it. It's sizzling. No, you guys don't recognize the name.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, right?
That he's dead? Yes. Very good thing. He was a sick and twisted individual as to what I was known. was
Not-
informed about.
That's not what I meant. I was pretty certain that him being dead was a good thing. I more so meant that Ysern didn't start cowering or have a flash of recollection.
He is also drunk, so I don't know if he's paying enough attention to remember that he asked the question in the first place. Discern, do
don't
you
know.
remember what we were
You-
talking about?
I snap in front of Ysern's face. No.
What's going on?
Exhibit A.
I don't know, Evelyn. You saw how he was earlier. I feel like if he heard a familiar name,
True.
he'd be cognizant of it.
He did have a lot of contacts, though, so
He could also be under Fey influence as well. Maybe he doesn't remember
That's true.
anything that he knew. We can't say anything for sure because he's magically affected and drunk.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
Xanaphi is still in in your bag, high as a kite.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna reach into the bag, like shoulder deep into the water, and I'm gonna pull her out by the scruff.
Xanaphi, there's a hand reaching for you.
Pull me out by the scrub.
You see this waterlogged, very chill otter that's just kind of looking at you all adorable, like just tapping their toes together.
I hold you like I hold Sable in real life, so she doesn't fuss. I hold you like a wine bottle.
I hate this.
The water just drips off of her the way it does off an otter. And Xanaphi, you could breathe air too. And by the way, Xanaphi, you are sober.
DM, can you describe more things literally like that? Like, so you're an otter and the water's dripping off. It's almost dripping off, like kind of almost like the way that water drips off of an otter.
Yes, you get it.
I
Immersion.
love that so much.
Xanaphi's gonna look at Cassius, and I don't know what sound an otter makes, but I feel like it's
They
one
squeak.
of those like, ee,
Wait, one more time?
ee.
Okay, good.
Like-
Just checking.
Like
Yes?
an angry E or like
No.
a distressed E or
I'm not either of those at the moment.
Okay.
Do you, do you speak otter?
Otters
No.
don't speak, they don't have a language.
We just.
Can everyone have
ee.
inspiration for that?
I already have inspiration, so I can't take it.
But that was I need the because you can tell with animals. Well, I guess I've never seen an animal that was high off of that was geeked off its yipper before. So
The fuck?
What are you trying to gather?
What were those words?
Somebody write that down. Geek off his yibber.
What was that?
I'm gonna get all wiggly because I want you. Oh, put me down. Put me down. I'm gonna get all wiggly on you.
real ones know.
Get out of here. Unzoom. Thank you.
Unzoom right now.
I'm just gonna be like, it's Rabbit, and I'm gonna drop her.
Okay, you fall on the ground. Now the ground is wet.
It's
I hope you're
Rabbit.
happy.
Ysern's gonna.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You're right. It's not Rabbit. It's an otter.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm gonna, you know
I
what?
cast prestidigitation to make a little
Yeah.
drum like but
Yeah, so 3
I
minutes have gone by.
understood it,
You
and
guys
I
have a
wanna
whole
podcast
7
you.
hours and 57 minutes left.
I'm gonna go set up my bedroll. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I think it's time to unwind, to stop thinking about today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Evelyn goes to set up her
Ysern's-
bed.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh. Ysern just pulls out chamomile, and he whispers to himself, and then just falls asleep.
You just can't sleep on yourself.
All right, Ysern falls asleep. Evelyn, do you go to bed?
She's just setting up her bed at the moment and taking off her armor, but she's
Okay.
just doing it quietly.
Okay. Ysern's just passed out, curled up to his little stuffy, right in the middle of the room on the floor. Derp, you're gonna have to do this for like 10 minutes. I hope you're dedicated to the bit.
Of course,
We were last time.
There we go.
It's so
He
professional.
just. I'm so immersed right now.
Yeah, yeah.
He just needs like a cigar in his mouth while he sleeps, and that'd be perfect.
He's listening.
There
We
we
both play
go.
part two.
Verdun puts one in his mouth. Just-
Do you light it?
No, put it in his mouth. Have you guys seen that video where they put a cigarette in their sleeping friend's mouth and he just starts eating it? Yep, there we go.
That's good.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I'll give you
fact that
inspiration
that's
for
on
that Derp when you
brand
wake up.
is-
Remember your ancestors.
Remember your-
So,
That
what are
we-
the rest of yous doing?
I go put my cloak over Yasern.
Okay, he disappears.
Tuck him in.
Your
He disappears.
He blends into the ground now.
The other one.
I'll start taking off my new shiny black armor, which is nice.
Yeah, can we hear about your new shiny black armor that we didn't get to see the shop
Yeah.
for?
Oh,
Mhm.
I just got some mithril armor, and the DM was so kind as to make sure it's black. for me.
W. Huge. Huge.
It's not
Um,
waterproof, so once you take a shower, it all rinses off.
Oh.
That's some
Never
bullshit.
They were like,
But yeah.
you were like, do you have anything in black? And he was like, sure. And he ran to the back and he just covered it in charcoal.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what it did.
yeah.
And then as soon as I do that, I'm gonna go get a rag wet in the basin. I'm gonna go over to Evelyn. Could you do me a favor?
What's up?
Could you clean the blood from my back? As I turn, and there's just a ton of blood dried on my back.
Yeah, sit down.
I'll
So,
write about
chill.
this later.
You know what? Right about this later.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Evelyn, looking at his back, you see his back has muscles and joints unlike a humanoid should. You've seen this anatomy before. This is the same anatomy as your brother. And you get just a twinge of memory of that. You know, just being kids, swimming in the river kind of thing. But you'll notice on Vordun's back, it's scar tissue on top of scar tissue, on top of more scar tissue. The right where his shoulder blades are two big chunks of muscle mixed with it, and the blood is caked on. It's already begun to scab. And as you begin to clean his back, it kind of flakes off a little bit. And you could tell it's painful every time Vordun does that. Shows his wings.
My brother never said that it hurt.
Probably doesn't hurt him.
But then why does it hurt you?
Because of what I am.
Fallen?
Yes.
I won't press. The spirits had no right to take that from you. I know you would have told me when you wanted to.
It wasn't a spirit.
Those things weren't spirits?
Which things?
The things that the druids had, the spirit guys.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about take my wings.
Oh, no. I meant about just your backstory in general. Sorry, should have clarified. I'm not good at that.
Oh no, you're good. You can. It used to not hurt before. They used to be probably beautiful as your brothers. Just more fire involved.
fire, that's different as well.
So, not to pry, but do you know if he has, your brother has a guardian angel or no?
Guardian angel. Not that I'm aware of.
Hmm.
I mean, you could count my mom. She still
Maybe.
has her abilities too.
That'll do. Just curious if you did.
No, maybe he found them, during this whole fiasco. Could be how he survived.
Could be the thing that led him here too.
We know why he was led here. Well, not the exact reason, but I will definitely be prying that from a siren song when we find them. I want to know what deal my dad struck. I have to know.
And we'll get the information one way or another. What is Xanaphi and Cassius doing right now as Otter?
Oh,
That's a very
I'm no
good
longer
question.
an otter.
Oh,
Where'd you put the Hydra head?
Which one?
Sitting next to me.
It's you pulled it out of the bag of holding, or you didn't go into the bag of holding with it.
Probably not.
Okay, but there is one in the bag of holding.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know that
mine.
before, but
Okay.
yeah, that's Cassius's.
Okay, good to know. So what are you guys doing?
I'm probably actually going to take it out at this point.
Okay.
You're doing with it.
I don't know. Is there like any spare cloth in the room? Like, is there like a dresser with like an old shirt or something, or curtains?
Yeah, there is. You can get curtains. You can see Frostpaw has a couple moo-moos, and a nightcap with the little bell that hangs on the end of it. You can grab whatever you need from him.
Cool. I'm gonna take probably a curtain and use it to dry the Hydra head off, and just kind of clean it up. And then I'm gonna take one of his articles of clothing and I'm gonna wrap the head in it.
Okay. Okay. That'll take you probably half an hour to do all this. You get the curtain, you cut it, you wrap it. Yeah.
Cool.
You got to dry it off because it's been in the bag of holding where all the water is. Yeah. Okay.
Part of me wants Dirk to just fall asleep because I think it'd be really funny.
I couldn't. My mouth would open and noises would come out.
But that was a good question. What is
Derp
Xanadu
smiled.
doing
Look,
right
he's
now?
smiling, guys. He's smiling.
Xanaphi is drying her hair and then braiding it back. And then I'm gonna take out my wolf skull that I have and start druid crafting some moss and some stuff. And then I'm gonna take out my knife and I'm gonna carve in some symbols and I'm gonna carve in the mother tree. I'm making it all fancified, like my first Beanie Baby headdress. Oh,
So you're making a headdress for Beanie Baby?
yeah, that's why I kept the wolf skull and why I took the Hydra head.
Okay. So make a survival check. Welcome in, Raiders. A nat 20.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's what I needed it on.
You sure did. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, it looks amazing. And oops, that's not how you spell crit. So you are going to dress the skull head that is Beanie Baby that sits on top of your head. Is that what's
No,
happening?
I'm taking the wolf skull that I took back from like session 2
Mm-hmm.
and have been drying it and curing it and whatnot
Okay.
over the past couple of weeks. And now I'm going to use Druidcraft to make moss appear and make it all foresty and carve in runes, not ruins. And then like a mother tree, the mother
Okay.
tree.
Okay. It looks awesome. You guys watch this for a little bit. It's going to take you about an hour to do all of this, and it looks as good as you want it to.
Hello.
Hella. And while you're doing that, we're doing your back. It's raw, but Evelyn dries it off, and you can tell, you know, it probably needs to air out a little bit. But anything else that you guys want to do or talk about before you go to sleep?
I'll go up to after. I'll thank Evelyn. Thank you.
Of course.
And I'll definitely share more later. But
Yeah. I understand. I do.
And then I'm gonna go over to Cassius as he's done wrapping up the Hydra. Do you need help with any of that?
I'll be entirely honest with you, Vordoon. I don't even know why I kept the head. Everyone else was grabbing one, it just felt right, so. I don't know!
I'm gonna point at my armor trophy, like see that trophies, and I actually something to remind you of your achievements. Remind you of how fucking badass you were riding that Hydra.
Yes, well, I suppose so. More so than individual feats of badassery. I do like it. It is. I think it's a testament, is it not? For this is not anything for me alone to be proud of. Say we were all quite badass today.
Our first crucible together.
You mean nothing before that counted?
I don't think we've been that close to death.
Yeah, well. May we never be again.
We know that's not going to happen.
A man can dream, soldier. Don't be so dreary.
I'm not meaning it in a dreary way. But speaking of everything we've done, and you know, they shared a lot about me, you mentioned, and more than I wanted to reveal too soon. But you shared in kind with me. Thank you.
'Tis only fair. I see. Would you like to go for a walk, Vordoon?
Sure, that'd be nice.
Come then.
I won't put my armor on, but I'll definitely slip a couple daggers in my boot.
Okay. And you guys can leave the bubble freely. It's Yasurin
Did
that
you-
it's
did
Yasurin
wait,
that
did
can't.
you just have derp on full screen throughout that?
What? What do you mean?
Oh, Jeff.
My goodness. Let him sleep.
It's so good.
Okay. So you guys are going to
Nah, you know what? Me and Vordoon are gonna roleplay that one in private. You lost privileges.
No, that's not
I
fair.
need this,
Why are we
please.
punished for his mistakes?
Please don't do this. No. Please. I'm eating my popcorn. I'm rabid, bro.
MLM chips are a privilege, not a right.
See what you've done, love. You see what you've done?
You don't know. Don't watch the stream. So
How am I gonna write quality fan fiction for the fans without this now?
you're right. Might be.
Thank you. Check yourself, please.
You guys are welcome to go on a walk. The door opens normally. The smell is the first thing that hits you as Frostpaw is over 100 years old, which is even older in cat years. He's from a generation before your own, and he's old, and he should be in hospice, but he's not. So his house kind of stinks a little bit, just a tad. And being outside of the bubble, you absolutely get a hit of that. But you go downstairs, and you're going to see that Softpaw is currently curled up inside of what looks to be a very small container. But for some reason, he fits in it, and there he sleeps. And it seems just to be like a cardboard box. He doesn't pay attention to you guys as you can open the door and go out into the streets if you choose to.
Yeah, we'll go out. We'll go out for a little nighttime walk.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, you are in the Tinker Spire quarters of Tilboya, and the Tinker Spire quarters this is the gnome district of Tilboya. You'll notice that all the houses are smaller, all the buildings are smaller, all the counters are smaller to fit the gnome lifestyle. This is probably one of the cleanest industrial sides of town. You'll notice that even in the wee hours of the night, we'll say right now it's close to 11:30, almost midnight, you could see that the fire and the revelry is all still happening on the southeast point of town. You do see that there are gnomish guards that walk by protecting the district. They don't pay much attention to you all. For the most part, you guys are hit with cold, clear skies. It's probably slightly above freezing, and you could see your own breath as you walk and talk. But there you are, able to walk on the cobblestone streets of Tinker Spire quarters.
I'm so sorry. I will.
What? What's so funny?
I'm laughing at my own stupid joke in chat. I'm sorry.
You need to knock it off, bro. It's so hard to stay character.
We said that because Egg said there better not be an HOA there, and I said GOA, Gnome Owners Association.
God.
I'm not going to give you inspiration for something you say outside of the game.
But now it's in the game.
It's the
Anyway.
On top of that, he already has inspiration, so.
That's also true.
Fair.
As we sort of walk out, just right when we're outside the door, the first thing Cassius is going to say is, at what point do you think it's better to just put him down? I mean, what kind of quality of life is that?
Depends on his opinion and his own quality, I'm sure.
He lives in a house stained with his own piss, so I can't imagine it's anything too grand.
Well, age catches up to everyone.
Father time.
Yes, yeah, everyone. How old are you, Vordoon?
Double checking.
Double checking.
In human years?
I'm not 24.
You're 24?
We're doing some baby.
Yes.
Wow.
How do you feel now,
I-
Cougar?
After hearing what I heard today, I was expecting something grand. I was expecting something into the thousands.
Let's say I had to grow up fast.
Understood. It's a beautiful night.
It is a beautiful night. You know, it's gonna sound maybe not complete, but I used to revel in the daytime. But there's the more and more I've spent time in the evening, I feel there's more beauty here.
I think the more towns I've visited, I've come to agree. In the woods, the days can be beautiful, the rays of light through the trees, but here in civilization, there's a contemplative quiet that comes with the night. An opportunity for everyone to reflect upon the day, upon their words, upon their actions. I think there's something beautiful in that. Everyone sharing a moment to reflect.
Just as you say that, you see a streak of light coming from the far district to the southeast shoot up into the sky and explode into 1,000 pink diamonds. You hear the crowd, almost like you're standing outside of a stadium. You duck for cover.
Sort of fireball!
Not again.
As you look up, you see the sun glider is making circles around all of Tilboya, and you imagine that Yenye is just having a great time casting these magical fireworks. It ignites your armor, and you see Cassius's face begin to glow after every explosion. Distant from where you are, but still bright.
I hope you don't mind my pulling you out here, Vordoon. I wanted to talk to you and I didn't want to make anyone else feel put out.
Understandable, not at all.
I feel a certain kinship with you, Vordoon. I find it difficult to explain, or I suppose I found it difficult to explain.
Most faded, yes.
I've never been one for it, but anything's possible, I suppose.
You don't like that. Preordination.
I see you and I see a man who has raised a shield in defense of others. I also see someone whose hands are stained. I see someone who wishes, or wished, to keep a lot of things private. Perhaps, if I'm reading this correctly.
But it may have been too soon for you all to know more about my past, more about who I am. Most people don't like it, nor do they stick around long after finding out.
Well, from a man with his own sordid past, as I said, today didn't change anything. You are, head to toe, the man I see in front of me today. Not the man you were, however many years ago. Not the man you may be several years from now. And I will judge you as such. I happen to be, as embarrassing as it is to admit, rather fond of the man I see in front of me.
That honestly means more than you know. I feel I have been destined to meet you all. And I do feel the same kinship. And I have committed quite a few number of atrocities, even if it was in my youth. I was stupid, blind.
All kids are stupid and blind. It's not your fault. Somebody handed you the power to hurt people with that. But of course I speak from ignorance. I know not specifically to what you speak, and I do not wish that to degrade my words.
Doesn't degrade them at all. Is surprisingly accurate in one way.
Another flash and then an explosion. These are bright blue.
Whatever you've done, Vodun, it doesn't matter. What matters is what you choose to do. So what is that?
I'll do whatever is necessary to make sure you and the rest of our group succeed. I'll be your shield. I'll be your knife. I'll be your friend. And I will die for you. You may not agree with fate or predestiny or what have you. But I believe full-heartedly I am here for all of you. And I will clear a path for your glory.
Yes, he's blushing.
It's been some time since a man's made me sweat this much. Vodun, you speak with great conviction. I do seek to know what you hide beneath that plate. But for now, I think the day's held enough confessions, willing or otherwise, don't you?
It has. And one more, just in return, doesn't matter what atrocities or things you've done in your past or things you will do, I will support you. And all of them.
I'll hold you to it.
And I won't disappoint you. I swear it.
I'll hold you to that too.
And just as you accept my appearance, you don't have to hide yours if you ever wish to not hide yours.
A rare opinion, but one I appreciate. I don't know, I happen to quite like this phase. I spent a lot of time working on it, you know?
I think I like your other one better.
Good to know.
You guys have made your way all the way around all of the Tinkerspire quarters by this point. You've gone to the windmill on the southwest corner. On the other side of the wall, there are fields that roll on hills. You've walked across this entry point into the river that leads to the ocean. You see a couple guards on their towers, and you circle around. You're welcome to continue to walk the city, go further, or you can return back. What would you like to do?
I think that was perfect. I think we finish off the little loop and we head back.
You come in, there's a little bit of frost on your armor and on your cloaks. You come back into the warm shop that belongs to Softpaw. And as you enter into the bubble, you'll see that Yasern is still sleeping right where you left him. Evelyn and Xanaphi, what have you been doing while these two left?
Working on my headdress.
Okay. I think a good hour and a half, maybe 2 hours have passed. You would be finished. It's presentable to the point you want it. Same thing for you, Evelyn. Your bed is made and ready for you to sleep in it. It smells fresh in here, and you see the night sky inside the bubble.
While Xanaphi was carving, Evelyn had taken out her alchemical tools to work on her mutagens for a little bit. Just sitting in calm silence.
You both are in your own sides of the room, and you're both working quietly. The faint snoring of Yasern is the only thing that kind of fills the room. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Put another cigar in his mouth.
At one point, I would
Sounds
like
like a pug.
I'd take one of the, like a pillow or something, like roll up some,
Yeah.
a blanket or something and kind of sneak it underneath his head.
Yeah, his head's heavy.
So his head's just not
Yeah.
laying on
Heavy
the
is the
floor.
head.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, after an hour or two, you hear the door open, and you see as Vordoon comes in with Cassius quickly behind them. You can tell that they've been walking out in the cold night. And now you're all in the bubble, and you have maybe 6 hours left to get your rest.
That means it's bedtime.
It is bedtime.
Okay.
And there was only one bed. And Yusern's in it. We all have to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
Yusern is on the floor. I made that clear. He is directly underneath his bubble. Center point on the ground. Okay.
I
well,
don't think there's a bed in here anyway, so we're all
There's
sleeping
one
on the
bed.
floor.
Mm.
Oh shit. There is
There
only
is
one
one
bed.
bed.
it's big
What
enough for
size is
2
set up?
people, unless you stack like dominoes. Head to toe?
Who's considering it?
Sardines?
We all are.
We're
Okay.
gonna be like the grandparents from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Where
Oh my
there's
god.
one side, two on the other side. And middle.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, you're too short to play footsie.
No, I'll kick you if you do come near my feet. Don't even.
So you
What,
all
you're-
you all get into bed or
What?
not, and you quickly fall asleep. And the nighttime goes by. You wake up in the morning, just before the bubble is about to collapse. What are you guys doing this morning?
I go outside so I can skin my Hydra head.
Okay, where are you going to skin this Hydra head? Just
I
out.
don't know, outside.
Okay.
Is there
Great.
trash?
Yeah, there's public trash cans. Yeah.
Then I guess buy a trash can so I can throw guts in there.
Okay, gross. So
Or
you
throw it at
go.
the Thieves.
Yeah. It doesn't take long before a crowd gathers of different gnomes of all different sizes and ages. And one of them comes up to you and just kind of looks inside the trash can and sees what you're doing. And then the seagulls quickly come and start sitting on top of all the different rooftops, watching and waiting, just cawing at you. What are you trying to do with this?
I'm just cleaning it because I'm gonna eventually use the Hydra skull and make another headdress.
Okay, great. I won't make you roll for that. It's just going to take some time to
Yeah.
clean this. What are you doing with the neck and the spine?
Future earrings.
Okay,
I'll
Great.
clean those too. And keep them.
okay. We'll say after 2 hours you will have a cleaned Hydra head, the skull, and it'll take more time for it to dry completely out, but you've taken all the meat and stuff off of it. So I imagine you got up early for that?
Hmm.
Okay. Softball's already up and working in the shop. The doors aren't open yet, but he gives you a hello. I hope you slept well, my dear.
Wait, no. Pause. I need to retcon that.
Okay.
Xanathy would never get up early. Let's be honest.
Okay.
No, never mind. Never mind.
So none of that happens. Wow. Wow.
She dreamt about it. She dreamt about it.
I dreamt about
you
it.
wake
and
up
thought of all the
and
work
you're
I
just
have to do
hugging.
in the
Oh
morning.
my gosh.
You went to sleep, dreamt about cleaning the Hydra head, woke up early to clean the Hydra head, and then was like, but I basically just already did that. I don't want to do it again. And then you went back to bed.
Yeah. What are the rest of you doing?
Not wanting to get up.
Who's gonna wake up your CERN?
I was going to say, I'm probably sitting near Yusern, just kind of watching him, waiting for him to wake up.
Okay. An hour
I
goes
start-
by.
I start working out, and then I'm gonna take the Hydra fangs,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna attach them to my belt.
Okay. I thought you were gonna
I'm
wake
no
up your
longer
CERN.
paying attention to Yusern sleeping.
Okay.
You're valid for that.
So you attach the fangs to your belt. Okay. Eventually, Yusern starts to jolt. He starts to kick himself awake. It's probably 9 o'clock in the morning. You guys had a late start today.
Mhm.
You're well rested. One of you is slightly hungover, maybe. You.
Good morning, sunshine.
Stern's gonna do a body check. Look around.
Your body's still there.
I'm not dead.
Not more than you actually already are.
Ooh,
He's not. Fun fact.
I have questions, but I will wait until you are ready to tell them, my friend.
I just wanted to say, like, I think Vordoon can confirm this, like, in the way that he should be, based on what we're thinking, he's not.
He's definitely not completely undead. That makes sense.
Does it? I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't think that I thought he would have. Whatever.
You
What?
also forget what my family has hunted in the past.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of surprised I wasn't dead when I woke up.
No, I understand that. I just would have thought that based on I just thought he would have been undead. That's all I'm saying. I don't
Well,
like your family sounds cool, but I don't know what that has to do with me thinking that he wouldn't have been an undead. You sir, how you feeling?
feeling 60%. Can everybody talk a little quieter? Can we dim these torches?
That's the
Yeah.
sun.
The bubble goes down.
You sir, what do you remember about last night?
Okay, here we go. You screwed with my cigars.
That was
There
like
was
the
a good
early
guy.
afternoon.
We went
After
to
we
a
talked in
funeral.
the bubble. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, post bubble time.
I had a little confession, and then I had a nappy,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went. Oh, I dropped my cigar. Hopefully that doesn't start a small fire. Then we went to go see Handsome Yanye, and he got me turned.
Yes.
I vaguely remember trying to steal some plants,
Mm-hmm.
and I tried to inhale some blue.
Mm-hmm. None of which happened.
I remember Yanye's handshake being particularly weak. That was strange. Like soft.
Did anything else
soft knuckle
happen
hands.
when talking to Yenye? Did you feel strange at all? At any
Perhaps
point?
compelled in any way to.
Do as he
Yes.
said.
I'll tell
I-
Derpsnack. Yes, you absolutely do and did remember.
I remember a energy washed over all of it. Well, washed over me at one point when he was saying everything's gonna work out. Like, I felt like he was telling the truth, even though
Did it feel
part of my head was
positive?
screaming.
Did what?
Did it feel positive? Or did it feel like
Yeah.
negative?
No, it felt positive.
I mean, it felt positive, whatever it was, but it definitely was some sort of influence. He's playing some sort of game, that's for sure.
The two of you were playing a game, and I'm afraid you already lost, friend.
I feel fine. I think I'm doing great.
Yeah, you feel fine because we got you the fuck out of there.
You peed your pants. I remember now.
Two things.
Important stuff.
Two very important things. I did not piss myself last night. Cast Zone of Truth right now. I dare you. Waste the spell. First thing in the morning.
I didn't pack my spells yet. Give me a second. I was
Here,
playing Funny Sleep.
Here's a promise to you, Yasern. The next time you cast Zone of Truth, I will hop in, and I will succumb to the spell, and I will tell you I did not piss myself. Second, and this is something for all of us to know. This man is not allowed within 50 yards of Captain Yanye until we sort out what's going on here.
What the heck?
Okay.
We gotta get into the butthole or the whatever.
If his influence persists, and Yanye has the firm grasp on him that he appears to have on everyone he's been talking to, then all it would take is Yanye saying, "Hey, you, obliterate your friends." And Yasern will go, "Sure thing, boss," and just explode something, probably.
I'm touched that you'd think I'd be able to murder all of you in one fell swoop.
No, I think you would try, and I really don't feel like hurting you.
Oh. Never mind, I'm not touched anymore.
I will.
What?
You will what?
You'll kill us all in one fell swoop?
You said you didn't feel like hurting him. I will.
Oh! Well, fantastic. Problem solved.
Not solved. Not solved. No. Okay. We still need. So, do we plan to get the coin off of him now or after?
I mean, it's certainly an option. See, here's something that I think is worth. Hey, Yasern, can you cover your ears real quick? Yeah, no, you don't have to. No,
No,
okay.
no.
Put your headphones back on.
Derp, you can hear. I'm fine with the miming. That's fine. I do love the commitment to the bit, though. I mean, so assuming Yasern's ears are covered yet. Honestly, he thinks we're allies right now. We could just walk into his office again. Vordoon holds him, and we run his pockets. Like, it's...
That would probably be the easiest. And if we convince Yasern to cast silence again, then he can't call for help.
My concern is
The
if we get
f-
close
the
and
fact-
start acting hostile, Yasern will not be helping us.
Yeah, the fact that I even thought that was dark in in. Oh boy!
Oh, it's fine. Let's get darker. I can bring rope.
Whoa! Stop!
For doing mid-handstand push-up, I have lots of room.
You just see
course.
Vordoon's hair just flowing onto the ground as he's doing push-ups with ease. His toes just crawling up and down the wall as he does it.
Anyway,
Sorry. Anyway, yeah.
Do I get inspiration for that? Damn.
Yeah,
Let's
Vordoon
go.
gets inspiration for that.
poor dude already has inspiration.
I already have it.
No, I haven't, no. Oh yeah, Vordoon, you got it last session.
I got it session before that too. I haven't used it.
Okay.
There's a really good clip we gotta show you.
Oh, I know. I saw it. Dude, Monk gave himself.
Yeah. Honestly, that might be the play, but then we run the risk of, even if Yenye is in some way under the coin's influence, he might still be upset if we take it away from him and might not be willing to help us.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you let me try talking to him a little bit more? What? Maybe we can try to figure out if he's willing, and he might even have it on his person.
Oh, he definitely has it on his person.
Oh.
The last time we saw him, it was on his person, and we told him he should lock it up, and there's no way he did, especially with the way he's acting.
If there's two choices, either we go now, we run his pockets, we take the coin, we do whatever we're going to do with it, and we run the risk of him not being willing to help us to get into the booty hole, or we just go along with it for now and hope nothing horrendous happens long enough for us to save your brother. and then we run his pockets afterward.
Wink.
Oh.
I feel like if your son's going to betray us, it's just going to happen. I feel like you should probably be listening at this point.
Yeah.
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 I'm just going to grab your son's wrists and pull his hands away from his ears. Pull his ears away from his hands.
You pull out
Ouch.
his ears. They're just
Oh,
taped
why?
on? Just stapled?
No, yes, there you go.
Barely holding on by Kentucky
Glue
Fried
stick.
Chicken.
They're like waffle fries.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Fries.
This man's just made of food.
He is cooked.
He sure is. Extra crispy.
So, does anybody feel strongly plan A versus plan B?
Plan B.
I'm down for whatever plan. I didn't hear any of it. So,
You weren't listening?
per your order.
Your son, focus up.
Yes, sir. Do not
Anyway.
let him gaslight you, please.
Anyway,
Busy.
honestly,
Picturing
Evelyn, actually, I
seamless
feel like
full combo.
you specifically are the one that we should be asking here.
God, I know, and I'm having the hardest time deciding because, like you said earlier, the longer Captain Yanye has that taking away from him, the harder the crash is going to be.
Assuming that's how it works, we don't
Assuming-
necessarily know. Anything.
Or he could also become more powerful, and we might not even be able to get close enough to get to him.
That's also true.
Well, you guys
I
do
say we
know
move.
what Lady Evelina Brightwood was willing to do to get this coin back into her family, in her possession. She was willing
Explode
to
a ship.
explode a ship. So you do know that the coin will have lasting effects once it's disconnected from the person it's attached to.
Oh my god. It might be the kind of thing. Where is the Brightwoods are from here, right?
Yes. They are nobles here.
Can we ask around? Can we ask about what their current state of being is?
Let me ask Softpaw.
Because if they had the coin and then they no longer had the coin, we can look a little into what kind of state it leaves you in.
Yeah, let me go ask Softpaw.
Yeah.
Okay. You go downstairs and you're going to see that the doors are open and there are people that are currently shopping in Softpaw in his shop. Most of them have some kind of fan that they're fanning themselves with or a cloth over their nose. And he looks... Oh, yeah, exactly.
Pennies.
Exactly. He's going to say, "Oh, good morning, Evelyn. I hope you and your party rested well. The sun came up.
Thank you. It did.
There's always tomorrow, my dear."
Question: the Brightwoods. What type of state are their business and their family in at the moment? Has it changed drastically previously?
You'll see he kind of furrows his brow a little bit. You're gonna hear someone swallow a laugh down one of the aisles. They're like and he's gonna...
That's pretty bad.
"Oh, my dear, they liquidated everything to Tilboya.
Oh.
There is
Oh.
There is no more Brightwood, my dear. They are literally beggars on the streets."
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. That was
Why?
the main question.
Why is that good to know?
I met one of them yesterday and just was a little curious.
Which one,
Ev-
if you don't mind me asking?
Evelina, she's got I barely remember it because her name is very similar to mine. Evelina.
Yes, the poor
Bit
girl.
crazy.
She's trying desperately to get a foothold of any kind of business. As a matter of fact, I've employed her a few times. But yes, at least on this side of the continent, they're struggling.
Good to know. Thank you for the tea from last night. It was very good.
Of course. I hope it was perfect.
It was. Thank you.
Hmm.
We're still figuring out what we're doing. So, but if you need anything, we'll still be upstairs for a bit.
Very well. And you go back
She goes,
upstairs.
It's not good. It's not good. It's everything. They're not even. They liquidated everything. Not good.
Evelyn is still here, is she not?
In town, probably. I have no idea where she is, though. If they liquidated everything, they probably don't even live in their own home anymore.
Everyone is in town, at least unless they went away on a ship this morning. But the Count, Lionel Thorne's still here. Lord Cedric Voss is still here. As a matter of fact, you ran into him last night. Lady Evelina Brightwood is still here too.
It might be worth trying to find her. She seemed to know more about it than anyone. If she could just tell us.
So did that other guy. He had that shield. Points at the cat shield. The lion shield.
the tabaxi gentleman.
The Count, right? He was a Count.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Count Lionel Thorne.
Whoever we could talk to about it. If we could know if it is proportional or if it just ruins you once you don't have it. Because if it's proportional, we should go get it as soon as possible. I can't imagine the whiplash back is going to be catastrophic if he's only had it for a day.
Mm-hmm.
Do airships.
Yeah. He hasn't gotten the airship yet.
Okay.
So that
Although he does own the Sunglider now completely. So he'll probably lose that. Meaning he'll probably will lose his job, meaning he won't be a captain anymore, meaning we won't have colors.
Oh, that is assuming that all of that happens before we go. If we get the coin away from him and then go to the booty hole immediately, I doubt the consequences are going to rack up so quickly that it will reach the booty hole that he's no longer a captain before we get there and get in.
That's true.
You can't. These kinds of things can't just rush their way to the booty hole.
I don't know. He got all this stuff very quickly, so I don't understand any of this magic bullshit.
It is magic bullshit, yes. I think that's the best course of action forward, honestly, is talk to somebody who knows a bit more about it, see if we
Okay.
can move forward in an informed way.
Softpaw says he's done business with her, so on our way out we can just point and see if he can point us in a direction as to where we can find her, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds spectacular.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, you're going to step out into Tilboya, and this morning is a crisp morning. There is a layer of snow on the ground. You could see that the gnomes with their machinery have already begun to start cleaning the streets. They're pushing these what look to be mowers that are moving the snow off of the ground. You talk to Softpaw, and he is going to tell you that you can find Lady Evelina in the East Gate, which is northeast of Tilboya. You also know by Silva that the East Gate is a little bit more rough and tumble. There's not any nobility that lives here. Most of the population that are blue collar workers are from the Eastgate, if they don't live in the farmers market. But that's where you'll have to go this morning. You head up through the Silver Song district, and you're gonna pass.
When we get to like closer to the area, I do put my hood up.
Okay, noted. So, you're going to pass. You're going to pass the Artists Guild, and the Artists Guild, you're going to see it's a guild of the arts, performance, traditional two-dimensional art. You'll see there's sculptors, and you'll see that there is a group of students, and they all look to be middle-aged, if not a little bit younger. You see there's humanoids here, or humans rather. You'll see that there are a few tabaxi, lots of gnomes, a couple elves. And as you walk by, you're going to see there is a dwarf that has a backpack on, and he's got his hood up as well. And he's just going to look at you and just give you a nod as you walk by. The doors are open into the Artist Guild, and you see inside there is a huge statue. And the statue is that of a flying, one-eyed creature that has 8 tentacles, stalks that are coming off of its head, each one with an eyeball in it. And it just kind of is made of stone that's been painted, and it floats in the middle of this area. And people are walking past it, going to class. It's a university, if you will, this Artist Guild. You continue walking by, and you go through the farmer's market, and the smell of flowers and fresh fruits, meat on sticks, kind of hit your nose. This is a bustling farmer's market. You're going to see people have already have their canopies up, and they're already pointing at you to come and look at their wares. You see some of them have painted on clothing, some have they have dyed clothing. You see there's jewelry and necklaces and baubles. You see one person has a leather glove and currently has a hawk sitting on it. The hawk has blindfolds over its mouth. Its foot has a rope attached to it, these leather straps. You see there's cages, and in the cages you see ferrets that are sleeping inside of a little bit of a hammock. You get the smell of like the fresh like bedding for these animals. As you continue to walk through, a blindfold over its eyes, Minnie, sorry. You pass the Mages Guild. The Mages Guild has lots of water fountains and white stone with blue inlays. It looks beautiful, these giant domes. Here's where you see a lot of elves that are walking around, each one wielding a staff of some sort. You see there is a man who looks kind of disheveled. He's human. He's got blonde hair pushed to his side. He's wearing blue robes, and he's got all these leather straps. And as he walks by you briskly, you see the cloak opens, and he's got books on one hip. He absolutely is a wizard. And then as you pass there, you enter into the East Gate. You start to see there are people sitting on the corners. You see people are playing dice games on the corners. People are pushing these makeshift hand carts that are just full of clothes and other odd items. You see that the ground here isn't cobbled. There's gaps in it. It's ice and mud, and you are essentially in the East Gate. Make investigation checks, those of you who are looking for her.
Mm-hmm.
11 for your CERN.
13.
13.
I got a natural 1.
That's a 2 for Squire Cassius. A 12 for Xanaphi. What did Vordoon roll? Investigation.
You know, I'm real good at those guys.
Okay.
I saw
I'm
it flash past the
apparently-
20 for a second.
Got the same as I did.
Yeah, a 13 as well for you, Vordoon. So, Vordoon and Evelyn, you've spent the most time here of everyone in this party. And as a matter of fact, you and Vordoon have taken a couple strolls. And you've come through the East Gate. Never have you felt unsafe. Especially, you know, the two of you together. You find that there is a house in the central block of the East Gate. And you'll notice that although you're not in the slums by any means, Tilboy is a very rich city. But you'll see there is one house that has a yard. And the yard has flower pots. And it has a stone fence that's maybe 2 feet high. And it is, for the most part, kept well. And you know that this is essentially the estate of the Brightwoods. And you're standing on the street looking at it, and you're probably 30 feet away from the main door at the end of the walkway.
That looks like it. Do we just knock?
A polite thing to do.
Let's knock.
You go and knock on the door, and a good minute goes by with no response. And eventually, you'll hear a lock, and then another lock, and then another lock, and then the door unlocks, and the door is opened, and you're going to see 2 eyes peeking out from inside of a dark lit corridor, and it is Lady Evelina Brightwood. Oh, shit. And you just start blasting.
Not a blast.
It's on site.
Please no.
And you're going to see Lady Evelina Brightwood. She is wearing not these fancy clothes that you saw she was wearing on the Sunglider. She's going to be wearing commoner's clothes. The leather tunic that she's wearing is old and kind of ragged. You see that it's been sewn with thread that doesn't match the color. Her hair is very nicely kept. She looks clean. She's not wearing the tiara or the moon symbol over her forehead. And she's going to say, "Oh, can I help you?"
I hope so. I don't know if you remember us. You probably do. It's literally been barely 24 hours.
Was yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
Was that some kind of joke?
No.
No.
No, but I don't think she meant anything by it. It's just been a very long 24 hours for us.
Yeah. We killed a Hydra.
Right. What can I do for you? Why are you here?
Yes.
We had questions about the coin. We don't have it.
Stop. She's gonna walk out of the door, and she's gonna close it behind her. And she's gonna kind of close her arms, as it is very cold here. And she's gonna say, "What about it?"
We wanted to know more about it because we think we know who might have it. But we're trying to figure out how it works. What does it do exactly?
Why should I help you? What do you plan on doing with it?
Get rid of it?
You can't. It's impossible. The coin will never be lost.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah. Because that just sounded like a challenge, but
She looks around behind you, and you see there's people walking in the streets. There's a couple people that are kind of watching your group as you walk through the neighborhood. She's going to kind of swallow. Wait here. 2 minutes. And she goes into the house and closes the door behind her.
I think that went well.
All right.
2 minutes
In a movie,
go by.
this is where she says, "I'll be right back," and then she comes out with a shotgun and says,
You
"Get
hear
off
the
my
door
property."
lock, and then the door locks again, and then the door locks again. No.
Aw.
2 minutes go by, and
Straighten out my boot.
then the door. No, do not
No.
kick this door in.
It's all they have left.
The door opens again, and she's going to invite you into her house. Please come in.
Thank you.
As you walk into the house, you're going to see that the house itself has the types of things that you'll see in a very rich manor. You'll see that there's a coat of arms over the mantle. You'll see that there is a standing sculpture of a knight in knight armor, a statue there. You're going to see that the furniture and the tables are all out of place nice here. But the house itself is not. The floorboards are worn and rusted. The wall has paint peeling off of it. And you feel a breeze kind of come through the house. It's not well insulated. And it very quickly tells you that they were forced to kind of move into this house, and they're making the best of what they have. Would you like some tea? Have a seat, please.
She'll take her hood back off. Now that they're inside. Of course, thank you.
She's going to say, Ben, muy bien. Some tea, please. And you're going to see that there is a human man that is also dressed in common clothes, but he stands very straight. And he gives her a slight bow, and he leaves and goes into the kitchen. Eventually comes back with some tea for you. And she's going to sit down, and Ben muy bien is going to start the fire, and the room ignites and it becomes very warm.
I just put it together that his full name was Ben Muy Bien.
Yeah.
Hate it here.
Yeah. And he'll say, "My lady, if there's anything else you require." And she says, "That'll be good, muy bien. Very good." And he'll walk out, and she's going to take a sip of the tea, and she's going to say, "For us, the Brightwoods, we were already a very well-off family. You see, our business is agriculture. And we had a keen eye for finding the most fertile lands across all of Tilboya. My father came across this coin one day, found in a broken piggy bank. Soon, business began to explode. We struck a deal with the butcher. He said he had real estate for us out near Lochling, and that it was the most fertile there. And it was. And is, I imagine. And as things were going really well, as the coin flipped, so did my dad. He's here now, and he's in a very unfortunate state, a vegetative state, he is. And she'll take another sip. You'll see a single tear kind of start to build in her eye. Her eyes start to kind of glisten. And that is where we'll take our break before she tells you the rest of her story. As we are at the 9 o'clock hour, and I really have to pee. We're going to take a break right now. Ben muy bien.
Such a cute name.
Good job, everybody. Good first half. I've missed you guys so much. This was fun. And Jelly, thanks for the raid coming in hot right when we're going to our halftime show.
Hi.
Hi, bestie.
Hello.
So, we're going to take a break. We'll take about 15 minutes off as we go refill our drinks and use the restroom and wash our hands. But the show does not take a break. The wonderful Soren Angel is back, and we've missed her so much. So you're going to be hanging out with Soren Angel during the halftime show. It's called the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. She'll be answering your questions, and she's just going to be chatting with you guys. And then we'll be back in just a minute. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you all in just a minute.
Double raid.
Another raid!
Double raid.
All right, BRB.
Crazy. All right, hello everyone. We want to welcome you all back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. I'm your host, Soren Angel, as you know, and this is our show within a show, and we appreciate you all joining us. So, as you know, I've been out sick for the last few weeks, so I haven't been able to hang out with you all, and I've missed you all so much, and I'm glad to finally be back. So, first of all, I wanted to say a huge thank you to Sleepy and Hikaru for covering the halftime show for me while I was away. Thank you, babes. I appreciate you guys so much. And in case you didn't know, these two lovely humans stream independently right here on Twitch, so if you're searching for Immaculate Vibes, keep an eye out for the next Sleepy and Hikaru streams. I love you both so much. Alright, so today we will be doing a chill Q&A session for halftime, but before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to some of the very talented artists and meme makers in our community. So as you may have already noticed, we have some beautiful artwork hanging in our tavern courtesy of Puckwudgie, Abracasium, Mrs. Toxin, and LunaBear09. You will also notice a collection of legendary memes created by our amazing viewers like Icothius, Boop the Raccoon, and our very own Minnie. This season, we wanted to steer away from AI and instead commission some of the very talented creators in our community to bring our visions to life. You will notice our absolutely stunning character art for the main cast of this season is drawn by the amazing Abracasium. Our fantastic collection of emotes right here on Twitch were created by LunaBear09, Abba, Puckwudgie, and Scupidity, and this season's NPCs are drawn by our very own lead cast member, Always Sleepy. These beautiful pieces of art created by our community really make gaming related feel like home. We love you guys so much. If you are an artist or a legendary meme maker, we would love to see your creations, so if you visit our gaming related Discord, you may post your artwork in the community art channel and your top tier memes in the Memes Are Us channel. For those not using Discord, you can totally share your artwork by tagging us on our new, we have Instagram and TikTok, and we have our new one.
I have come.
We have... Hi, Leon. We have our new social media, Blue Sky. We are moving away from Twitter, so we are moving to Blue Sky. So you can find us over there. For formatting purposes, landscape orientation is preferred but not required. And if you do share your fabulous art, it may be featured in a future episode right here on Gaming Related. So this week I'll be answering your questions during today's Q&A. And before we get started, a quick reminder to those hanging out with us for the halftime show, you are more than welcome to send in your questions using your channel points, but please be respectful. Keep in mind that your question may be refunded if it goes against our community guidelines or if I don't feel comfortable answering your question. So let's jump in. I'm going to try to catch up with chat here. First of all, thank you Jellycoast and thank you Cambit for the raids. Oh my goodness. So glad to see you guys back here. Let's see. Hi, Gaming Related. Hello. Hello, Soul Collective. Oh my goodness. Yes, Yenye, I'm back. I love you too. I love you too, Yenye. Oh my goodness. Is that the beautiful Soren? Oh, is that the beautiful Peachy? Is that the beautiful Peachy? The return of the Soren. Yes, it is I. Soren, I'm back. Welcome to our... Oh, yes. Hi, Mirror Man. I love you too. I love you too, Mirror Man. It's Soren, our favorite tavern keep. Aw. Gingy. I love you, Gingy. It's good to see you. Oh my good. Wait, what happened? Oh yeah, good job, Monk. Yeah, thanks for that. That was Leon. Leon came back in, and Monk decided to say something. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Oh, looks like I'm almost caught up. Fantastic. Oh, stop it. You're gonna make me blush. Oh, you know what? I'm already blushing, Peachy, so that makes 2 of us. Okay, we've got some questions coming in, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can tackle some of these. Cap, you know what, Monk? You know what? I don't know. I'm just gonna have to. I don't know. I might have to take some actions here. You can't be saying that. You know, you can't be. Captain Yanye. Yeah. Are you blaming Captain Yanye, Monk? I want to watch out. He's got a coin, I think. Okay. First, we have a question from Yanye. Soren, how do I develop marketable skills? Ooh, that's a nice question. That is a good question. I feel like you should pick something that you're passionate about, like something you have interest in, and kind of like a skill that you have, and maybe you can try to like build on it. You know, maybe like take a class or like watch a YouTube video, YouTube University, right? And maybe kind of build on something that you are already good at. W at 5. That particular life skill eludes me. Oh my gosh. You enjoy D&D and pottery, right? And gaming related, Monk. We are streaming a D&D stream, and it is the coolest. And I love this community, and I love all of you guys so much. This is so amazing. And pottery, right? Also, if you guys didn't know, Monk does pottery, and it's pretty freaking rad. So let's see, pottery. If you go ahead and check on his Instagram, he has a whole bunch of photos of his pottery on there. So you should go give it a look-see because it's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for your wisdom. You're welcome, Yay. I hope it was a good wisdom. What do you do in your free? Yeah. Yanye, yeah, Yanye flies airplanes, guys. Isn't that cool? I think that's so rad. Yanye's a pilot. Like, how cool. How amazing. How amazing is that? You fly planes, dude. For Alaska Airlines, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know which airlines, but you know what? I know they're in good hands. Whatever planes that Yanye is flying, they're in great hands. Oh, you would fly for them in a heartbeat? W. 100% more door free. Oh, wow. You're not hired by an airline or anything? You know what? They're missing out, Yanye. They're missing out. They are missing out on your skills. Mad skills, dude. Mad skills. What do we got next? Oh my goodness, there's a lot in here. Sleepy. Okay, this one's from Sleepy. Who gave you permission to be so cute? You know what? Who gave you permission to be so cute? Anyway, who gave all of you permission to be so cute? Excuse me, the audacity, okay? Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. Oh, okay. Oh, I love this. Yanye. Yanye says, if Yasarn is KFC, what fast foods are the other characters? Okay, this is a good one. Hold on, I'm looking up a list of fast food. Hold on. List of fast food. Because I don't go very often, but let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if Yasarn is KFC, let's see. This is a hard one. Feel free to help out if you guys have an idea of who would be what fast food chain. Which character would be what fast food chain? Tina! Oh my, Tina, thank you for the gifted sub. I love you. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Tina. I appreciate you. Oh, and it goes to Peachy. Aw, W. W right there. Hello, Sean. Welcome in. I see you. Oh my goodness. Sleepy would be vegan food? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm looking. Man, this is a loaded question. Let's see. You know, I feel like, no, because that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna have to give this one some thought, and I don't want to just be thinking for like the next 10 minutes. So I'm gonna give this some thought, and I'm going to post my official list in our Discord later on today. So I will circle back and give you a proper answer for this, Yanye, I promise. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, next one is from Mirror Man. Okay. What is your favorite halftime drink you've made so far? Oh, okay. This is really close because there are two that I have been like super like I love them so much. They're super delicious. One of them is the coffee one. So that's the tiramisu drink. That one I made for season 1. That was for let's see, that was for Camille, I think. That one was like coffee and like heavy cream, and it had Kahlua. And that one it was just so good. It tasted like a tiramisu. It was just amazing. And then I think my second favorite, or it's a tie for first, but it was probably the one that tasted like a mint julep. That one, oh my gosh. If you've never had a mint julep in your entire life, you need to fix that because it is probably one of the most immaculate beverages I've ever consumed. Okay. Oh my gosh. Fortune is Arby's. He's got the meats. Minnie, you're right. You're right, Minnie. You're right. Oh my gosh. You're asking the tough ones today? Yeah, you are, Yanya. You are asking the tough questions, but I like it. I like it. Leon would for sure be Pita Pit. Sleepy gotta be something comforting and warm like Panera. You know what? You're right. You're right. For real. You know, get that soup. Get that bread bowl from Panera. W. You haven't had a mint julep? You should. You should, Mirror Man. You should. See, Gingy's on the same page. All right. Panera for sure for Sleepy. 100%. Inspiration for Minnie? Yeah. Yeah, Minnie gets inspiration for that. For Dune is Wingstop because, well... okay, Yanya, that's pretty good. That's, you know what? You're right. Because them wings, man. What? Okay. Question for you, Yanye. If Verdun is Wingstop, then what flavor of wings are Verdun's wings? Okay. I'm turning it around on you. I'm asking you a question. Yeah, for you. For you. Garlic. Garlic. He's hot honey. Okay. Hot honey kind of slaps. The hottest flavor. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The hot honey is your favorite? W for dude. W. W indeed. Hell yeah. Hot honey is so good, dude. Like, it just... Something sweet and spicy is, like, amazing. Amazing. Ugh. Favorite way to get rid of hiccups? Egg, I think I mean, honestly, I hold my breath, but I mean, you and like sip water. Don't like chug water, but like just little sips of water. That might help. You're here. What happened? Derp, so much. So much has happened. Chat, how do we feel about hot honey on pizza? Oh, okay, actually. Hot honey on pizza? W. I would try it. I'd give it a go. Welcome in, Ash. So, Slay, thank you for being here. Thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. It slaps? You had some last week, W. You know what? I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to try it. You've had... Okay, Mirror Man, we're gonna have to get together. You're gonna have to show me where the best hot honey pizza is, because I need it in my life. Okay? It brings together anything with pepperoni or sausage. Okay. Hot honey pizza with pepperoni and sausage. We're just gonna go all in. All in. Okay. We gotta make it. I got you. Slay. You know what? Done. Sign me up. You mean hot as in temp or spicy? Both. Both, derp. Both. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's this one, and there's this one. And what's your top 5 jams right now? Are you talking about like jellies, or are we talking about music, Sleepy? You gotta specify. Because I will absolutely give you my top 5 jams. Music, okay, alright. I guess I won't talk about apricot spread. Alright. Spicy hot honey is this seasoning I never knew I needed. Okay, slay. You're gonna have to hook me up. I need that. Okay, top 5 jams. Let me open my Spotify. I'll just pop it open right now. Let's see. What are my top 5 jams right now? Let's see. A Borderline, Tame Impala. That one's a pretty solid one. Let's see. I'd say Disease by Lady Gaga. We've got End of Beginning, DJO. We've got Devil's Advocate, The Neighborhood. And ooh, that's a tough one, guys. I think probably Birds of a Feather, Billie Eilish. And I'll throw in a bonus sixth. Do I want to know Arctic Monkeys? There you go. There's some there's some of my faves right now. So Tame Impala W, I know Tame Impala is so good, Peachy. Lady Gaga W, yes, I know. I want to see a concert so bad. Lady Gaga, my love, yes. Mirror Man, DJO W, yeah, built different. Yes, The Neighborhood, yes, and Billie Eilish, bam. See, and Arctic Monkeys. See, Peachy, we have the same taste. It's fantastic. Oh my gosh. What did I miss? Hold on, I missed something. Top 5 jams: strawberry, raspberry, peach, apricot, apple. W. That's pretty close to mine. I do love a solid like blueberry preserve. Oh my gosh, guys. Like, if you haven't had blueberry, amazing. Amazing. Yeah, tell us what your top 5 jams are. Not music. Okay, egg. It's essentially strawberry, peach, apricot, blueberry, and I think is it Marionberry? Yeah, it's Marionberry. I had that on a charcuterie board, and it was beautiful. So yes, oh my gosh, Mirror Man actually showed me 100 kicks, and it was actually pretty slay, and I think you should check that out. We were bopping to that. Let's see. Okay, if they were to make a movie about your life, who would play you and why? I don't know. I don't know. Man, that is a great question. Who would play you and why? Man, I don't know, actually. I actually don't know the answer to that question. To be fair, I don't keep up with a lot of, like, celebrities and actors, so I wouldn't know anybody's name off the top of my head. So if you have any idea, yeah, I don't know. I never really thought about that. Soren, it would have to be Jenna Ortega. Oh my god. Wild. Selena Gomez, because the studio has a budget. Wild. You'll do it? Monk, you'll play me? Okay. W. Anne Hathaway? Wild. Wild. Do you want me to call you, like, Piranha? Pepperana? What are we thinking? Do you have, like, a short name? I wanna make sure. Peppy? Okay, Slay. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure I'm getting that right, because it's the first time I've seen you, so... Hello, it's nice to meet you. That's a Peppy? Hi, Peppy. I love you. Oh my... Audrey Plaza? Okay, guys. That's true. You know what? Yeah. You know what, Fortune? I'm gonna have to agree with you, because I just got done watching, oh, what is it? Agatha All Along. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Agatha All Along. I just finished watching that. And let me tell you, wow. Audrey Plaza is definitely my vibe. 110%. You loved it? See? Me too. Me too. I'm late, but I'm here. I passed out. Hello, Sid. Welcome back. I hope you had a good fun nap. Because, oh my goodness. W. Marvel nerd who loves comics, 10 out of 10. It is. It's such a good show, Mirror Man. It's such a good show. Welcome in, Sid. Woo. It was a great fun nap. Amazing. Amazing. I'm glad. Kat Dennings would be a good Soren. You think so, Gingy? You think so? Slay. I'm just going to make a list of these, and then I'm going to look into it, because... Wild. Marvel needs more gay witches shows? Yes, Egg. Yes. 110%. Yes, along with the gay subplots here. Yes, we do love our gay subplots here. Oh my goodness. Heartstopper is on repeat in my house. Don't even get me started on Heartstopper. Immaculate. Amazing. 100%. More, please, I'm starving. Don't you worry, Peppy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hi, bitch. How are you? Welcome in. Oh my gosh. Your hunger? Don't worry, we got you covered. Let's see. First stream when? Mirror Man, I don't have an exact date for you, but sooner than later. I'm cooking. I'm cooking, okay? Cooking. If each character was a dessert, what dessert would they be? Gingy, I'm gonna think on this, and I'm gonna put this in our Discord as well, because I don't want to take up too much time. But, okay, we've got our list of fast food restaurants as characters and our list of characters as desserts, and I will get back to you on that 110%. Your other top 5 jams are the edible kind, of course. Yes, yay and yay. The strawberry, the apricot, the peach, the marionberry, and the blueberry. Yeah. So slay. A shout out. Oh. Thank you, Mindy. Thank you, Mindy. Oh my goodness. My perfect plan for world domination, Yanye. My perfect plan for world domination. Wow, that's kind of a loaded question. I would have to say, man, perfect plan. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, make a bunch of little garden communities, and that way we can all like I don't know, live together and garden and then play games and then like, you know, I don't know, have a good time and, you know, not have to like, I don't know, yeah, just like exist in a space with all of the people we love and be close to them and be able to like, you know, go over to somebody's house and just like, I don't know, have a coffee in the morning if you wanted to, instead of like being millions of miles away. You know? That's my plan for world domination. Anyway. Oh, okay, but Sea of Thieves. Ooh, Sea of Thieves crew when you start. Yes. Yeah. I'm down for some Sea of Thieves, 100%. Did you guys know Soren is only 5 away from 50 followers? Wait! What are you talking about? That's wild. That's actually wild. I haven't even streamed. Wild. Follow Soren chat. Beerman. Wild. Only 2 away? Wait. Leon. Leon, wait, what is going on right now? Wait, why is everybody... Wait, how many shoutouts are you guys doing? One more? Guys. Guys. Wait. Oh my gosh. 50 before first... Guys, why am I at 49? What is happening right now? Guys. You're wildin'. Wait. You did it all, egg. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 51? Guys, that's... Oh. That's so sweet, you guys. That's so sweet. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Didn't happen. Oh, guys. Oh my gosh. You may be legally obligated to stream now. You know what? You're right, Peppy. You're right. I think Soren streams 7 times for 1 hour and you'll be affiliate. Oh god. Oh my gosh. This is wild. This is wild. That happened really fast. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. I love you. Thanks for 51 followers before I even... That's wild to me. That's wild. 52? Go live right now. Look. More followers than gaming related. Egg, calm down. Calm down. We gotta... You guys... Yeah. If you don't tell me first when you hit affiliate so I can get a Founders badge, I will riot. You know what, Sleepy? I will let you know. Sorry, what are you doing tonight? Go live. Mirror Man. Come on now. Gigi. But right now, that's crazy. That's crazy. A superstar? I don't know about that, Yanye. I mean, we all know Yanye's the real superstar. Yanye flies planes, guys. Literally a shooting star. That's all I'm saying. If I don't get a founder badge, I'm throwing you in the lake. You know what? Bet. Throw me in the lake, Leon. Throw me in the lake. I dare you. You won't. No, I'd rather have the badge, please. Okay. I will. You know what's truly crazy? You not being live right now. I know, Peppy. I know, it's crazy. Soren, I made the mistake of joking that I would stream if I hit 50 followers without ever having streamed. I now have streamed 3 times for fun. Never underestimate the love this community has. Dang it. What is this? Oh, guys, I appreciate you, like, so much. And I love all of, like, the support and, like, the kindness that this community has. Like, you guys are just all so wonderful. Like, this little corner of the internet, and we have all of these beautiful human beings in the same place at the same time. And I think that is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. So, yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna go live tomorrow on Triple Dog Dare You. Wild behavior. Real, I love our little corner. Me too, Peachy. It's just such a cute little corner of the... It's just beautiful. It's gorgeous, stunning, amazing. Your community yearns for the badge. You're gnawing at the bars of your enclosure? Wild. You give me permission to play as one of the Bens? Oh, wild. What an honor, Yanye. What an honor. I'll do you proud. Someone let Sleepy out. Free Sleepy, Soren, go live. Guys. You cannot ignore a triple dog dare. Haven't you seen A Christmas Story? You're right, Mirror Man. Soren, go live tomorrow. We'll play 2v8 Killer. You know what? What if I, like, just cooked for the rest of the night and stayed up, like, really late or got up super early tomorrow? I technically don't have anything going on. I could get everything set up and I could get everything going and I could just, like, say, well, here we go and do a stream tomorrow. But that would be kind of wild, wouldn't it? I don't know. Or you could sleep good and rest and then stream anyway. I mean, I could. That's true. I could sleep good and then stream anyway. Tomorrow stream. Okay, we're doing it. Chat, are we cooked? Do it, Lady Moostella. Hello, Lady Moostella. Hey, tomorrow. Chat, is this real? Oh my gosh. Oh. Wild. I hope so. Oh my gosh. If you stream tomorrow, so will I, and I could raid into you. That's wild, Gingy. You're setting an alarm, Peppy. Wild. Wait. Oh, this is wild. This is why I've said wild probably like 17 times in the past minute, and I've said crazy probably like 15 times in the past minute. So, Soren, do it. Okay, Mirror Man. Literally everyone in this chat will go live and raid you. Peppy, wait. Everyone. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, Peppy. Oh my goodness. Aw. Aw, thanks, Lady Moostella. Soren, is this wild? It is wild, PG. I feel like I've gone way over time. I feel like I've gone way over time. I'm so sorry, Monk. How many times can Soren say, okay, wild. Sleepy and Leon may get first subs, but I shall get first raid. Oh. So good. You know what, Sleepy, I did say so good a lot when we were reading Pho. It's so good. It is. It's so good. Don't apologize, you're famous. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Mug. Better get some mods for your channel to help handle all these raids. Wait. Hold on. The people want Soren and we want them now. Wild. Okay, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, I gone way over time and I need to calm down and I need to hand this show back over to Monk and the lead cast so that they can finish out episode 17, okay? So I'm gonna cause chat's going wild right now. So I'll let me cook and I will see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. I love you too. Okay, I'll cook. Okay. Isn't this supposed to be episode 18? I don't know. It says episode 17. So I love you too, Gingy. Okay. I'm a math is hard. It is very hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out here. So before we officially start wrapping up, I do want to remind all of you, please drink some water, please eat something, and please stretch. Self-care is super important, and I forget all the time. So please remember to take breaks, drink your water, eat some solid sustenance, and we love and appreciate you all, and we want you to take care of yourselves. So go drink some water, eat some food, stretch, take care, right? So, thank you all of you to all of the subs, all of the raids, all of the biddies, and everything so far in season 2, episode 17. We appreciate you guys so much, and we appreciate all the love and support that you give to us and our channel here at Gaming Related. And those of you returning, welcome back, and to those of you new, welcome. We are happy to have all of you here. And before we direct your attention back to Monk and the lead cast, please don't forget to check out our social media platforms on Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube, Discord, and Instagram for clips, announcements, and other fun content. So, Thank you all for joining us for Season 2, Episode 17 of the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. We hope to see you all next Sunday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related.
Add the actually part to
Hey,
it.
look who's back. Look who's back. It's Derp. Derp. Say hi to everyone.
Actually,
It's just on Derp's face. Why?
Yes.
All right, enough of that. Welcome back, everybody. Guys, it feels whole whenever Soren is back at the halftime show. W. Soren, congrats on going affiliate.
well,
Well,
I mean, she's
wait.
not affiliate yet, but
Now all you gotta do is actually do the thing,
you gotta
stream.
do the thing like 7 times
Do the
or
thing,
so.
Julie.
All right.
Within a 30-day
actually,
span.
Real quick, it has been requested of me. I do need to point out, where's my guy? Why,
It's-
why am I
it's-
invisible again?
You'll be, just give it a second. It's
No.
broken, so it's not automatically doing it.
No.
All right, well, well, actually, Monk, this is episode 18, not 17.
Mm-hmm.
Did you well actually me, you little fucker?
Oh,
Sleepy, I did not give you permission for that. Disadvantage on your next roll. Disadvantage on you. Disadvantage on anyone who's laughing right now.
For our new friends, that's one of my favorite references to Campaign 1, Houdid the Hugbear, calling out the party on some semantics shenanigans, and it's just my favorite thing.
Me, you little fucker.
You little fucker.
Disadvantage on your cow.
If you haven't watched Campaign 1, all of it
Oh.
is on our very great YouTube channel.
Who that? Oh,
Soren.
By Soren.
I miss her
Headphone
already.
machine broke.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
Quit telling people I'm dead.
Okay. Welcome back, gang. I hope you had your drinks and you had your restroom breaks. Hi, Lady Mistella. Damn, what is that? Okay.
Yeah, I saw it too.
That's
That
wild.
was
Look at that
wild.
thing. Okay. So,
Was pointing. I understand now.
Lady Evelina Brightwood sits on her couch, her chair, sipping on the tea and holding back tears, and she says, "My father's name is Lucian. My mother's name is Jocelyn. And together, they ran industry of agriculture. Most of the fields outside of Tilboya used to belong to us. We thought the partnership with the butcher would be great. Except it wasn't. One day my father came home and fell ill. The butcher double-crossed us. We lost the coin. I had been searching for it for months, and I finally found it. It was on the ship. And I had to have it back. You see, my father, he is not well. And he could not handle being without it. It drove him mad. It took over his mind. The name that he continued to spout. His name is... And she kind of winces a little bit. Oberion.
Elberion?
Oberion.
Ober.
I need...
Oberon?
Oh,
Not Oberon. Oberion. And I need Evelyn,
Oh, okay.
Vordoon, Yasern and Cassius
I guess Sanofi's the only one.
to
me
make
again.
a history check.
Crit fail.
16.
14.
14. Wait, no. I'm 11. You're 14. I lied.
Okay, Cassius.
Hmm.
The name rings a bell. It is an evil, evil name. A name not from the Fae, not from the Hells, a name from the Abyss. When the coin was taken from my father, it sapped the life force from him. You. And she looks over to Yasern. I saw what
Hey,
you
how's it
did
going?
on the ship. I apologize for what I did in putting your lives in danger, but can you please help my father?
Guess I could take a look at him, if that's something that you'd like. But no promises.
She puts her cup of tea down on the saucer and puts it on the side. And she stands up and she kind of fixes her dress. I'll show you him. And she walks, and you see you hear the floorboards are creaking, and they are dusty. And she walks, and you can see the corridor itself is not very lit. All the candles are off. It gets darker as you walk through, and then at the end of the hall there is a very small door. And she goes to unlock the door, and she unlocks it with a key. This is for his well-being, not ours. And she unlocks the door. And then she steps in. The room itself is pitch black, save for one very small candle that is inside of... It's got a hood over it with small holes that are poked inside of it that's kind of glowing these star shapes on the walls all the way around. It sits on a little needle, and it slowly spins with the heat of the candle. So you see these lights just kind of circling around the room. The room itself smells musty like mothballs. The curtains are draped over, and you see that someone nailed a blanket up to the window. And there you see there's a canopy bed with the canopy closed. And she stands at the edge. Please, help him.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Eastern will step up to the plate, bat ready to go.
As you walk up, you're going to hear a moaning sound coming from inside of the curtains. You're going to hear the rustling of silken sheets. And in your mind, you are going to hear, I smell it on you. I smell it on your greedy little paws. And then from your ears, you will hear, Evelina, is that you? A very old, raspy voice coming from inside of the canopy.
He's gonna whip his cigar around to add an air of smoke to the room.
As the smoke fills the room, you're going to see that the light beams are now going to trace the smoke as you see the smoke billowing and circling within the rays of light. The voice comes into your mind again. By the way, is anyone else in the room besides Yasern and Lady Evelina?
Oh, I definitely followed. Oh, yeah. No, we're not. We would not leave him
Okay.
go by himself. Absolutely not.
Okay.
I'll go in there.
As you go in there, the weight of the room kind of sits on you. It almost feels like you're 50 feet underwater. The pressure weighs on you. And you all will hear this in your mind. The coin is in the city. I can taste it on you. Lady Evelina doesn't move or make any weird gesture, but then you'll hear the old man say, Lady Evelina, my daughter, I'm awfully parched. Water. I need water. And she's going to say, of course, father. Of course, I have some here. And she's going to pour out of this old tin into a cup, and she's going to walk, and you see she leans into the curtains. You see just her waist and her legs holding herself up as she's giving him water. You hear the slurping sound of him trying to drink it, and then he begins to cough. She immediately stands up, looks at you kind of desperate, puts the water down, and then reaches for a cloth and reaches back in. And then you hear a laugh. He's mine.
Can I inspect the patient?
You can. Do you open the curtains to look?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see inside the curtain, there is someone that looks like you, but 100 years older. His skin plump and pruned, his nails long and broken. He looked like he's a burn victim. His hair is missing except for a few strands that he combed over. You see his cheeks are sunken in, and you see his legs outside of the blanket look like just bone with loose skin hanging off of it. He looks like a living skeleton. As he makes eye contact with you, you hear the voice, come closer. And then he's going to say, I wasn't ready for company. Evelina, who are these people? What are they doing here? And he's going to try to weakly reach for a blanket. You could tell he's in really bad shape, and the coin did this to him.
Can I tell? Oh.
Gonna go ahead and pop a divine sense real quick, just to be safe.
Okay. The odor, for those of you who don't know what divine sense does, it turns evil into something that you can feel with the senses. And in this case, it registers on a couple different. One, the room itself begins to just have this foul stench that one can only smell when dealing with the abyss. It smells like a demon in here. You can also feel a vibration coming from him, exuding off of him. And there's something that you remember, Cassius, and it's a term. It's abyss touched. And this person, this poor person is abyss touched. It's like a lingering disease that you can't see or render normal aid to. A tonic wouldn't fix this.
But he's not. He himself is not a fiend.
Correct.
Okay.
But he's giving.
He's afflicted.
He's afflicted.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Can I tell if it's like what kind of affliction it is?
Yeah, make a medicine check, and then make a religion check.
21 medicine.
Okay.
Religion. Crit fail on the religion. W's.
Okay. Opposite ends of the spectrum. You know, based off of looking at him and in this state, he should be dead. Yes, sir. He should have been dead months, years ago. But something is keeping him alive. He is borderline undead. Still living, still has a heartbeat. Something in his body, think of it like a pacemaker. When the heart stops, it continues for him. He's in pain, he's suffering.
I'm going to... Ysern's going to turn back to Evelina Brightwood.
Like, if I heal him, he may die. Whatever's afflicting him might be keeping him alive.
She's going to reach down for his hand, and she's going to pick up his skeletal fingers and will gently stroke his hand as she sits just on her hip on the edge of the bed. And she looks down at him and up at you. I know. He's been like this for months. Oberion. And as she says the name in front of him, he'll say it with her, Oberion. And then you all hear the laughter in your mind. Yes, say it. Bring power into the name. And she'll say, I don't know what else to do. We can't afford a healer. Anyone from the Mages Guild. I understand.
I guess I'll give it a shot then. Might want to give him your last goodbye, just in case it works.
She'll look down at him. Dad. It's okay. I'm okay. Mother is okay. Just rest already. You've earned it. You leave us a legacy. What happened in this last year does not define what you built for us. We don't need riches. We don't need a manor. Dad, all I needed was you. And she'll reach down and she'll give him a kiss, and he takes a deep breath, and his mouth opens. You see his lips are broken. And he'll say, I don't understand what you mean. What is this? Evelina, what are you doing? And he's going to squeeze her hand tightly, and she's going to look a little surprised at his strength. Dad, no, they're here to help. And as she says that, he is going to lash, whoosh, and his other hand comes across her face. What do you do?
My palm hits him square in the forehead, and I cast Remove Curse as I push him into the bed.
Okay. So, you're going to see his mouth open, and he sits up in the bed, and his left hand comes across. She's not expecting it. He hasn't moved in months. And as he goes to claw her face with his long, broken nails, you just shove his head, and you cast Remove Curse. Can I see it? Mm. Wow. Okay.
Try I heal you, you.
So,
okay.
Remove Curse as a spell is narrative cancer. It's horrible for a story, but I love it so much right now.
Okay. So, as you go to put your hand on his forehead, he's immediately going to slam back into the bed, and the bed itself is going to break. The two legs on the head side of the bed, the whole thing falls at an angle. You see his knees kind of come up to his chest, and as it comes up to his chest, he is going to stand on his feet, Gollum style, And as he hisses to you, you're going to see this black smoke come out of his mouth, and it is going to be in the shape of a what looks to be a buzzard that has human-like arms, black feathered wings, and a long serpent's tail. And it is going to fly right towards you, Yasern. And as it flies towards you, it dissipates, blowing the curtains open and putting out the light. All of you are in pitch black. You're going to hear a scream in the dark as Evelina lets out this shriek. And then quiet.
I have dark vision.
With your dark vision, you're going to see there is the remains of Lucian in the fetal position.
Whoa.
Wait, what'd you say?
Hold on, that.
Oh,
Let's hear the full description of the scene first.
Yeah. Yep.
You're going to see Lucian is going to be in the fetal position. He is going to be nude, minus what looks to be some cloth around his waist, almost like an adult diaper, if you will, a sanitary cloth. And you're going to see all of the bones from his spine as he lays on his side. Evelina is going to crawl onto the bed, and as she puts her hand on his back, he's going to let out a whimper. He's alive.
I'm gonna give him a cure wounds.
Thought you were gonna say a kiss.
You could
You
still
get
give him a
5.
kiss.
That's how he gives him the cure wounds.
Yeah, a quick smooch on the forehead.
Hello, Telosaurus. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. He's going to stretch his legs out, and you are going to see this in real time. His muscles are going to start to kind of grow a little bit. He's going to start to get a little bit of color to his skin. His face will kind of expand slightly, and you're seeing this happen in real time as he begins to take a deep breath. His lungs fill, his chest rises, and Evelina begins to weep over her father. Oh, Dad. Dad, you're back. It's me. It's Eva. And you're going to see a hand slowly reach up and caress her face.
Can't have you looking better. Can't have you looking better than me.
Wild.
She's going to look at you all, look at her. What did you do? How did you do that?
Estraya offers many blessings, my child.
She's going to give you a smile as she starts to wipe her face.
Next time you look at the moons, give them a thank you for me.
Dad loves the moons and the stars. That's why I made him this. And she goes and she lights with Flint again the candle, and then puts the top back on it and gives it a slight spin, and you see like the stars moving around the room.
You don't have another one of those I can have, do you?
I mean, it's a tin with holes poked in it, but you can have this one. I mean,
No, he should have it.
How long did he have the coin? Before it was lost.
a year? 2?
Okay.
But we've been missing the coin for 3 months. And this is what was left of him. And she shakes her head. That coin is evil incarnate.
Seems like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we had everything. Who has it?
Really doesn't matter.
If you have it, please.
We don't.
You can't destroy it.
You can't destroy it.
I'm not asking, but I am saying, please get it as far away from here as possible. And if you are going to wield it, then please go with it.
I feel like I took a hostile tone. I thought you were going to ask us to get it for you. That's fine. Yes, no, happy to take it as far away from here as possible, yes.
She reaches for your hand, Yusern, and her pinky touches yours. She tries to grab your hand.
Oh, what's going on? What are we doing?
She pulls you in for a hug. As
you trip, you land on the bed with her naked dad.
Oh my god.
Start banging her dad.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, wow. That escalated quickly.
It was not the turn of events I was expecting to happen. All right.
As she hugs you, she's like, "What are you thinking about?"
Your dad.
No.
Thinking about that evil freaking bird that just left here. What the fuck?
She's gonna hug you and she'll kiss you on the cheek. And she'll put her hand on the back of your head. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. You are a good man. Thank you. And she'll let go and kind of look back to her dad. Is there anything else I can help you with? Please, I need to tend to him.
No, I think we're good.
No. Yeah, I think we're good.
And a single tear will be going down Yusern's wrinkly ass face.
It's like a, what are those games called?
Pachinko?
Pachinko.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was thinking more like it goes and gets caught in a wrinkle and then it goes like horizontal across his face because it's like a little channel.
Yeah, and it just
Yeah,
feeds
but
right
yeah,
in. It feeds
Those
right
are
into his
great.
ear hole. He always has an ear
Very
infection.
bad.
It's the worst.
That's awful.
Oh no.
Permanent
Only when he cries.
I just feel like he reminds me of a dog shaking its head all the time then.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
What did you say? Oh, baby, about you, sir?
Yes.
That's valid.
He's baby.
As you guys leave the room, Ben Muy Bien is going to be standing at the doorway. He'll give you all a bow. Some tea to go, my lords.
No, thank you.
I'll take some.
Of course. He hands you a to-go cup.
After everyone had left the room, I want to go up to Evelina and just whisper, when you go and thank the moons tonight, more than even Estrella, you should thank and pray to your son. He's the one that made the choice to save your father, not her. And then I'll turn and leave.
She'll have a puzzled look on her face. And you'll hear her whisper, I will sing his praises. And the door closes behind you as the butler gives you a nod. And you hear 1 lock, 2 locks, 3 locks, 4 locks. and you're now standing in the courtyard in the East Gate neighborhood, and that just happened. What do you guys do now?
All right, guys.
Well-
Good news, bad news.
Okay.
Which do you want first?
Let's do the bad news. Let's do the bad news first, because then the good news will cushion after we hear the bad news.
Oh, the bad news. You're gonna love the bad news.
I hate when
Okay.
you start
Um,
conversations like this.
What did you say?
I said I hate when you start conversations like this.
Why?
I just don't like hearing bad news.
Okay, well then we're doing the right thing. We're getting it out of the way first. Oberion. That's a demon. That's an abyssal name. That's a bad abyssal name. That's a big
Oh.
abyssal name.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's not a good one.
Oh.
And I have to say, wildly unfortunate for Oberon that there is a demon that has a name so similar to his, like, has to be really awkward at parties, I feel like.
If they ever go to the
I don't-
same party.
I don't think they'd go to the same party.
Listen, I'm sure they run in some of the same circles, you know? It's only
Don't
natural.
manipulate his
Like
ball.
one time, maybe an invitation got sent to the wrong guy, and then they just kept inviting him.
No, I have an I in
Yeah,
my
this is
name.
way more fun.
Anyway, yes, very bad abyssal name. Whole room stank of it. Abyss. The term abyss touched comes to mind. I don't remember a lot about it, but that is certainly something that can happen when you come into contact with very powerful abyssal energies.
Verdun, you would understand what this means now that you hear the words.
Oh yeah, I do.
So Abyss
So that's
Touch
the thing.
is basically anyone who has spent any amount of time in the Abyss or interacting with artifacts or demons from the Abyss will be corrupted by it. And that is called Abyss Touched. It comes in many stages and can affect the body in many ways, dysmorphing it or corrupting the mind. And he saw the worst of it because he spent over a year with this coin.
So that's the bad news. What's the good news?
So actually, it's kind of a bad news sandwich. I'm just realizing it's going to go bad, good, bad.
What do you mean?
So that's the first bad news. Good news, we now know that we can take the coin from Yenye, and if there's any ill effect, Yasern can fix it. That's lovely. That's excellent news. Yasern, which may I say, just for a moment, I'm not a particularly pious man. That was wildly impressive. You did great. And I know you don't need me to tell you that you did great, but just like kudos. That was impressive to watch.
Yeah,
I-
that
I
was also
concur.
very quick thinking.
Well, I never tried that before, and I really thought he was gonna die. So
That's all right.
I love
That's
that you went
good
for
to
it
know.
anyway.
Yeah.
well, he was gonna go lash out with those ugly nails, dude. Like
It's true.
that's a
Yeah.
skin infection. I can't let that happen. As a medical person, I can't let that happen.
And that
You
was
said-
speaking of quick on the draw, the way you like interrupted him and blasted him with the spit, like that was
Bam, palm strike.
aces.
You said bad sandwich. What's the other bad?
Oh, the other bad news is that while Yasern can cure it, Yasern is the one that we are concerned about not actually being able to help us when it comes to this.
Fuck.
Because he's. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Wait, but it's not a fae. What I know about the Abyss, do I know that they can control, if Abyss Touched have the ability to control others?
You do know that they can, yes.
Fuck.
That's, yeah. So,
Shit.
I have a
Shit.
feeling that this isn't just like a lucky coin, like it's obviously, you're manipulating people into doing what you want.
So we have to get the coin away first, and then cure him.
Assuming that just taking the coin away physically will immediately solve the problem and him not have that influence anymore, yes. We're making a lot of assumptions. Is
We
what I'm saying.
are. We are.
Yes.
I can only do that one more time today. So
Also a good point.
There's also the concern. There's also the concern that if we take it away from him and immediately fix the problem, he might not realize that there was a problem, and he'll just be mad at us.
Uh-huh. And then we won't have colors, and then I can't save my brother.
Yes. So I
Oh.
think
I've got another option. We make him go night-night, and we pretend to be him and get our job done.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I follow. Yeah, actually, I like Plan C.
Is that the
I
coin
don't
talking?
like Plan C.
I like Plan C quite a bit.
Sleepy, I love your shirt. Not today. I like it even more now.
Not
Listen,
today,
because here's what
Sleepy.
happens. Evelyn,
Oberon.
let me try to assuage your concerns before they're brought up, and if they're not, we'll talk about it.
Oh.
We go in there.
Mm-hmm.
We knock Yenye unconscious.
Yes.
We take the coin.
Uh-huh.
Ysern removes the curse.
Yes.
We go save your brother. I can disguise myself as Captain Yenye. So we can go do that.
Okay.
And by the time he wakes up, all he realizes is that he has new business opportunities at the booty hole.
Okay. See, when you said knockout, I was concerned you meant kill him. That doesn't sound as bad as what my brain went to.
Ysern, did you mean kill him?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Night-night.
Okay.
Not eternal night-night. There's a difference.
However, that does eliminate a little bit of the space in which problems can arise, so it's also not necessarily a bad idea.
I don't think morally we can kill him. That's
And that's fine, and that's fine.
I wasn't saying
on
we
the
kill him.
table,
I didn't want to do that at all.
That's a horrible
Objectively,
idea,
I just
Evelyn.
think that
What
Evelyn's
what the
idea of
fuck?
killing Captain Yenye has some
I hate
merit.
y'all so much. Oh.
Verdun, has she always been this murderous? Have you touched the coin?
No.
This is.
I hate that
this
you
is
guys
dark.
are gaslighting me.
This is, you know what? Honestly, Evelyn just hasn't been the same since that hag took her soul.
This is really my fault.
You failed somewhere. in
You
her
too?
upbringing.
She's hag touched.
I'm very disappointed.
Did you
You're a
just
bad
call me
influence,
hag
Verdun.
touched?
I'm kidding.
No, that would be me.
Yep.
God.
I wanted to make a really bad joke.
I want you to DM it to me.
Are any of us fucking normal?
Hey,
DM
would
it to
you,
all of us.
would you
I don't
make the
know
joke
if
at this
You have
table?
the
If the
strength
answer is
to
yes,
do it.
then you must say the joke.
I don't know. I think
Okay,
we
okay.
just need to move on.
Okay.
No, please DM it to me. Damn.
Anyway, disregarding Evelyn's desire for wanton bloodshed, I think that Ysern's idea has some really strong merit. And to be fair, even if Yenye's pissed at us when he wakes up, okay. Oopsie.
Oopsie. Okay. You know what? Fuck it.
Because we can also, if we can take the coin and then go talk to Carnivorous, still like half owns that business, right? They're partners now, I thought.
No, Carnivorous said at the funeral that he gave Yenye the ship completely.
I know he gave him the ship, but that doesn't mean he owns the business.
Well, at this point, I don't know.
He probably owns the business. I was just trying to see if there was anybody near Yenye that we could explain the situation to after the fact, to sort of that way somebody familiar to him could help talk him down.
I mean, it would probably still be Carnivorous, because he said he's still part of the crew.
That's
Chances
true.
are, whoever we talk to has shaken hands with him. So
That is also true.
But by the time we talk to them, Yenye will not have the coin anymore. So ideally, any amount of influence is gone. If the influence remained, I don't think the Brightwoods would have fallen into this state of disarray.
I'm new to this kind of fuckery, so
Welcome.
So we got to prepare for a fight, right? Because if I try and remove whatever's inside that coin out, it's gonna be bigger than a fucking bird.
Oh, are
We're
you going to attempt that spell on the coin?
Isn't that what we're gonna do? Get rid of the
I
problem.
thought you were just gonna do the same thing you did to the Blackwood.
Oh, I guess.
Yes, sir. You
Entirely.
continue to impress me. No, this is much better.
Is it?
I mean, it also solves the problem of what are we going to do with it after we get it.
I mean,
I thought
that's
I was just
fair.
gonna pickpocket. Boom. Do it.
But we saw the thing in just a shadowy form.
hmm
What if it pops up completely when Ysern does the thing?
Honestly, if Oberion is actively inside of the coin that he's connected to and not doing other business, he needs other hobbies. I really don't think if he's that powerful, he's going to actually be there.
Okay, you make a good point. That doesn't mean he might not send something else after us.
That's true, but we have a cleric and 2 paladins. I'm really not that concerned about a demon showing up.
Okay.
Depends on the demon.
Well, yes, everything depends on the demon, but again, I don't think an archdemon is going to pop out of a little coin. I understand this coin is powerful, but at its worst end, think about it this way: at the coin's worst end, it has ruined a single mortal family's life. That's what it does. Is it ruins a mortal's life, seemingly a few years at a time? That doesn't seem like archdemon personally involved level of fuckery. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yes, I'm just overanalyzing. There's a lot of variables. There's a lot of things going on.
Well, if we can keep him asleep long enough until the next day,
Well,
I can take the curse off of
obviously,
it. As well.
if we just take the curse off the coin, it would probably take the curse off him.
Hopefully. If not, I think he could survive one day of bad luck.
Well, he's on a flying ship, maybe not.
Here's something I need us all to corral for a moment and just accept something.
Mm-hmm.
There's a potentiality where we take care of this problem and Yenye does not survive. And I need us to all take a moment, understand that we will try to prevent it,
Mm-hmm.
but if it does happen, it will not be our fault.
Okay.
I see you talking, Derp, but I can't hear you.
You're muted.
We can't hear you guys. It's really hard on that art.
Oh.
Hello.
No,
I
still
think that
nothing.
encounter with the demon affected him. He's just kind of opening his mouth, but nothing's
He's
coming out.
choking. Guys, he swallowed his cigar.
Something's happening.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no,
Does Mike
he's
just died?
he's
Close the audio program and reopen.
The mic is still on. Like, it's still lit
Yeah.
up.
I didn't mute you.
Are you...
Does your mic have a mute button?
maybe unplug the mic and plug it back in.
That
Guys,
was
he's probably just actually messing with us.
Okay.
It's not actually.
1 minute.
Okay.
One moment. Un momento.
Un poquito.
Here, Cassius will keep morally grandstanding for a minute. So if I just wanted to be said that we're trying to do something good. At the end of the day, that we're trying to help the captain by preventing him from falling into destitution a year from now when the coin slips out of his pocket and lands in the ocean. and prevent such from happening to other people in the future. So I think if something goes wrong and Yenye doesn't make it out the other side, I just think morally we should all feel pretty absolved of that.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Yusuf.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What do you
Learn
do?
sign language real quick.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
the heck?
And then we'll learn it too, so we can understand you. All right, you're
Yeah,
back.
what
Oh my
fixed it?
God.
I don't know. It
W.
was disconnected, no route found, and it was just red, and then people had exclamation points all over them, and I was like,
Oh, so it was Discord.
Discord's been having a tough time the past few days, so that's not
Yeah.
entirely surprising.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. What were you going to say?
What was the last thing that was said before I
If
went?
Yenye dies, it's not our fault.
Oh. I mean, he probably won't die, right?
No, probably not. And I want to be very clear about that. Probably not.
I mean, if
However,
if Lucian, survived not having it for almost a year and looked like that and just survived having the curse removed and is still alive, there's a good chance, right?
Correct.
yep.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We should do
What are we
this.
doing? Let's do what?
I don't know.
We're
All right.
gonna go Yadene.
Who's
So-
stealing the coin?
Did you say your nene?
You.
I love that
Oh,
so
maybe
much.
you shouldn't steal the coin.
Am I popping? Am I just gonna try and just steal it and
Steal the coin.
Do I know what the gloves do?
We bought them because of what they did.
Yeah.
I didn't get a
Picketing.
full rundown. Is it
They're the gloves of
on
thievery.
hand or is it just lock picking?
Oh, they are the gloves of lockpicking,
Yeah.
not the gloves of thievery.
What?
Are they? I thought they were lockpicking.
Monk,
I
help.
don't remember.
I got you.
Monk, help.
We never wrote any of this stuff down in the bag of holding.
Okay, what do you need help with?
What did we buy?
What do the gloves do specifically?
That the Asern got.
Okay, yep, on it. They are the gloves of thievery. These
W.
gloves are invisible while worn. While wearing them, you gain a +5 bonus to dexterity, sleight of hand checks, and dexterity checks made to pick locks.
Can you send that to me?
I sure can. I'll send it to you right meow.
I'm also
Do
just gonna...
and they don't require attunement, correct?
They
They
do
do
not.
not.
I think they do. They don't?
They do not.
They
They do
don't.
not.
That's amazing. Thank you.
That's
Mom.
why I think that's why you wanted them. The buzzball
Wow.
ad in there is great.
It
God,
is.
Can you not? Can we just enjoy when I try to be helpful and not call me out
I
for...
liked it. I love
I liked it.
buzzballs.
Put
They're
it
so
back.
good. We saw them at work.
Put it back. That was
I like
hilarious.
this.
Too bad.
Aw.
Buzzball is a privilege, not a right.
So, what are you guys gonna do?
Right. So, is it smarter for one of us to try to steal the coin, or is it smarter for all of us to just try to bean him in the head at the same time and just knock him out?
Well,
I think we just knock him out and then take the coin.
oh, yeah. I figured I would hold him down, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vordoon could just give him a hug and he would probably stop moving.
Yes, I'm sure he could, but then if Yenye says, "Hey, Vordoon, can you get off of me?" and for some reason Vordoon goes, "Oh, sure, of course," then that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Then we knock him out.
But then we might also have to knock out Vordoon. And
That will be
much more difficult.
Yeah, that would be a lot more difficult. Yeah.
You could do it.
I have faith in us.
I want this to happen.
I have faith in us as a group until 6 seconds later when he also says, "Hey, Cassius, can you stop them from trying to knock out Vordoon real quick?" And I'm like, "Okay, sure."
Okay, so we get in the room,
Yes.
we knock him out,
Yes.
and then take the coin.
Yes, sir. Did you pack hold person?
No.
I do.
Oh,
And
never
Xanadu
mind.
Beautiful. I like that plan then. So here's what I'm thinking. Immediately, right? I'm thinking, and he'll point to the two of you, to Vordoon and Xanafi. Hold person. He'll point to Ysern. Silence. I'll gesture at him and Evelyn. Beat the shit out of him.
I mean, if he's held person, do we have to beat the shit out of him?
Yes.
We have
Pretty sure
advantage.
only lasts for like a
Xanafi,
minute.
yes. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm okay.
That'd be-
One more addendum. Beat the shit out of him. And then he points to Xanafi again. Grab 2 more bottles of whiskey.
I was thinking 3.
I love that you just get me.
Okay. All right. I love how we just had this conversation in the middle of the street.
Of a private courtyard
Mm-hmm.
in front of a fancy house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I think we just do it. I don't think there's anything.
No, we should get it done, get it over with. The shorter amount of time he has that coin, the better.
Yeah.
We also just got to make sure we grab colors before we leave. I don't know how that works. I'm not a pirate.
The way it works is I'm gonna look like him when we go, so I don't really even know if we need to do that.
Oh, I mean, yes, no, we still have to do that.
Because isn't like, colors? Isn't that? I thought that was just like a turn of phrase to say you were
No,
this guy.
no, but don't you still wear the colors?
You have some kind of symbol. You have, and that
Yeah,
symbol can be a password. It could be a tattoo on the neck. It could be there's something that tells you what crew you're from.
A patch, a coin, or
Yeah, I think it can be any. I don't think that flying someone's colors means that you're all dressing up like you're part of the same boy band.
That would be cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Also, you
Oh,
would know
again.
from Silva that the way to get into the booty hole would be either through the sewer, which is gross, or you could wait for low tide, and he told you the specific entrance outside of town on the east gate.
The third one, yep.
I hate that the sewer leads to the booty hole.
From a specific, gross, disgusting well, by the way.
Guys, if you look at the map and you zoom out, it is a rectum. Look at it.
Why would you say that?
Just kidding. Don't tilt your head.
I mean,
oh man.
and that's the prostate.
The fun button. There it is.
I hate it.
I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep on coming back.
You're right.
Okay. So where are you guys going? What are you doing?
Heading back to the sun glider.
We're gonna go cause problems.
Okay, you go.
I love causing problems.
On purpose.
You guys
On
head.
purpose too?
Mm-hmm.
This day.
Okay, so by the way, when we get there, follow my lead. We're going to pretend like we just have an idea. We're going to talk about the booty hole business.
Oh, I can definitely do that.
Code word. What word should I say to alert that it's time and we need to start doing spells? Because it's very important, Ysern, that you don't cast silence until the others cast hold person.
Okay.
Rectum. Cool. Sounds good. That's the word, I guess, because nobody else was giving any other options.
How are we
Uh,
gonna slip that into a conversation? Okay.
When it comes
I
to
guess-
rectums, do not question my ability to slip it in. Let's get out of here.
Sorry.
and get to
I
the
laughed a
ship.
little too hard at that.
Wrecked him more like wrecked them, you know? Wow.
Yeah, we know. We get it.
All right, Bucko. All right.
Okay. So, you guys head towards the skyport, and you'll notice as you cross the bridge into the skyport that there's no sign of the party that happened last night. Everything has been cleaned, and the body is not there. The pyre is not there. There's no signs of burn marks on the ground. They very much have taken care of this. There is a somber tone that everyone is just whispering out of for honor and for the sake of respect. You'll also notice that all the flags are at half mast, and you'll see that the ship, the Sun Glider, is it's airborne and attached to the skyport, and you see that there's faint movement up there. Thanks for the follow. And you guys are welcome to approach.
We do.
Okay.
We sure approach.
Okay. Well, the first thing you're gonna
approaching me.
The first thing you're gonna notice is that there is a person who's at the bottom of the skyport, and he's got a black eye, and he's like, well. You think I forgot about you? As he looks right at Xanaphi.
I have no idea who you are. You must be not that important.
Excuse
We're gonna go see
me.
the captain, if that's okay with you.
That's not okay with me. And he stands in front of you. You owe me an apology for what you did.
What am I apologizing for?
Yeah, it's a good question.
For getting me beat up last night and thrown into the crowd for stealing my ale. I thought we were cool.
That's so interesting that you're choosing to target Xanaphi, a woman, instead of the man that actually did these things to you. Do you have some issues you need to talk about, sir? Do I need to talk to the captain about your behavior? Because I'm pretty sure Yanye is an equal opportunity employer.
I don't think we need to continue this conversation. I think you've wasted enough of our time and our patience. We're gonna go now.
He's gonna step in front of you and he's gonna push you. You don't get to just dismiss me.
Wait, did he push Xanaphi?
Who? Yeah, who? Who did he push?
Who did he push?
He
This is
pushes
very
What
important.
names?
He is going to push Cassius.
Damn it! I wanted to punch him.
Cassius is
And
going
he
to sort
puts his hands on your chest and he begins to push you backwards. Or he tries to.
Cassius stands firm, brushes a little dirt off his shoulder, and says, "Boy, sit." And I'm casting command.
Okay, but wait. I want to see if he pushes you first, so make a strength athletics.
Go ahead.
Versus
Get
mine.
warm in here.
I'm going to assist Cassius.
Oh,
no. Oh, never mind. Cassius
Natural
don't need my
20.
help.
Okay,
Raise
Pretzel
the
him.
glass.
he is going to go push you, and Cassius doesn't move. Not like he's standing with his feet together. He doesn't even take a step back. And instead, the guy pushes himself back, and then you tell him to sit.
Yeah, my tone's a lot less angry now since he just embarrassed himself. He's going to say, "Zun, why don't you have a seat?" And that will be the command. So please make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Everybody take a drink.
What's the
Let's
DC?
go.
DC is 15.
You know, I think I'm gonna sit about this. And he
Oh,
he
Wise.
I think I'm
Wise
gonna
choice.
sit about this, and that's my choice.
I want to pat him on the head as he sits down, and I want to get next to his ear. Good boy. And I'm going to walk up the plank.
I hate it here. And he kicks a rock.
Cassie's is just kind of wiggle his head. He's just gonna go and just walk past him.
You guys make your way indoors up the stairwell, eventually outdoors on the outside of the skyport, holding on to the railing, and then eventually you get to the top. You see that the ship, the propellers are moving, and you'll see the captain as well as the navigator, Serafina, are standing at the helm, and they're gonna wave, and he's gonna say, "Darlings, I'm up here. Good morning. We were just about to make a flyabout of the city. Come on, come aboard, please." And you're gonna see that there's another person that is currently wrenching and making some adjustments on the here we go, on the deck, and it is the engineer. And the engineer is gonna kind of tip a monkey wrench on her head to you guys. Ah, welcome, mates. It's a good day to fly. Will you be joining us today?
We have some business to attend to actually today. We just needed to have a discussion with your captain first.
Sure. I'm just gonna tinker. And she goes back to bolting some things. Like I was saying before, this ship is being overhauled into Yenye style. Everything that was red has turned purple. Everything that was silver is being turned to gold. The chains themselves are being painted, and the ship is looking a different style, a Baroque type style. And you just see the captain at the helm, and he's just smiling at you all. Please, come aboard. Come aboard.
The good old landlord special.
And I'm going to place you guys on the ship. And Xanaphi, I think you need to max out your HP.
Oh, no, that's accurate. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Please don't hurt me.
Is that all of yous?
Also, for those that haven't yet, I think about now is... God, it was so long ago, but I'm pretty sure about now is when Heroes Feast probably peters out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Heroes
I forgot
Feast would have petered out by this point.
That was 24 hours ago. It's only been 24 hours.
I'm so tired.
Well, we're about to take off. We're not going far. We're actually just hovering above the city. We wanted to test out some things.
What
Fireworks
kind of
last night.
things?
Some things?
Did you see the fireworks last night? Did you see that?
I did.
That was me. And it's actually what the engineer's working on today. And you look around and you see that there are pipes for bottle rockets that are kind of lining the ship. They're not cannons, although the ship has cannons. They're for entertainment purposes. Imagine in the darkness of the ocean, in the middle of the sea, suddenly these go off. I'm not going to light one because it's daytime, but still.
It's very cool. It's very pretty, yes. Captain Yini, we actually wish to speak with you privately for a moment about the business that we discussed yesterday.
Honey, we are private. Look, there's nobody here except us. All the workers took the day off, and it's we three.
I'm aware, Captain. Some new information has come to light that is a bit sensitive. If you wish to disseminate it among your crew, that's entirely up to you, but I wish to give it to you privately first, such that you can make that decision in confidence.
He's going to smile, and I need you to make an insight check, Cassius. and anyone else who's paying attention.
Oh, I'm always.
You're standing
Am
maybe
I
15 feet
check?
away from him, and he's high up. He's on the second deck compared to you guys. And
10.
10. Garbage. All the garbage today.
Wow.
Oh,
Nat 1 on Santa.
wow.
Wow.
I got an 8.
Fortune got a 15.
Okay.
He's the highest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So 15 from Vordoon. Okay. He's going to continue to be jovial. You see, after surviving what we survived, and since business is so up, as they say these days, I have a trust circle. And in that trust circle are my people. Anything you have to say to me, you say to them. And you could see that, and this is what you'll see, Vordoon. You'll see that Seraphina is, she's the navigator, and she's standing right next to him. She's kind of rubbing her elbow, and it's what someone does when they're embarrassed or they want to just get out of the situation. And she's just kind of fidgety. Stands next to him. You see that the engineer has stopped what she's doing, and she's kind of watching with the big monkey wrench on her shoulder, and she's kind of side-eyeing you guys for this. And then the captain says, "So, what is it that you have to say?"
Captain, really, I must insist. I understand that they're your trust circle. You trust them implicitly. I can understand that. Unfortunately, we don't trust them implicitly. And this is our information to share. I want to help you get a foothold with trade into the booty hole. But if that's going to happen, then I need you to trust us in how we wish to conduct our end of business.
He is going to look at you, and as he looks at you, Cassius, suddenly his head twitches, and he's like, "Do you think the captain of this ship and our crew needs any of your help at this point? Do you really think that if I didn't want to go do business in anyone's hull, that I couldn't go find a way in? I don't need you in this moment."
And you know what, Captain? I'm certain, quite certain, in fact, that that is correct. However, we are the most convenient path forward, and I'm really not asking that much.
I hate to say no to someone as beautiful as you, but fuck no. We're open, we're on deck. Speak your words, or be gone, strange bedfellows.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. If you're gonna cast Charm Person, then we are gonna roll initiative.
Fuck.
Dang.
Oh boy.
I hate when Monk just says we're gonna roll initiative when it's unclear if he means this is now open combat. Like,
It's just to go in order of events, you know?
Right?
I don't know that.
Nice. Love you.
Well, I'm prepared. God.
You've been chomping at the bit
Oh,
since
God.
we got on the deck.
Natural 20.
Hungry for your Yenye blood.
14.
No.
You want to kill him. We always know.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind if he dies now. If I'm being entirely honest, I don't.
He is under the influence.
Yeah, so
Damn.
I don't know, dude.
He's drinking and driving right now. He's endangering everyone in the city.
It's the Cassius mentality of I don't care if you're under the influence. You had the gall to disrespect me, even under the influence of demonic possession. You should know to speak nicely to me specifically.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh my god,
So-
Eggsy, what's that suggestion?
True.
You
Just
go
imagine their honors.
to cast.
I don't have it ready.
Xanaphi, you go to cast Charm Person.
Yes.
What's the DC on that?
The DC is a number of the 16 persuasion.
16? And that's
Yeah.
Wisdom?
Yes. Wisdom
Okay.
saved. Everybody take a drink.
Okay. He's going to look at you and he's going to say, Xanaphi, darling, we're friends. You're asking for me to do something that I'm just not comfortable doing. So I won't. And you'll realize that your charm did not go off.
Like it didn't work or he succeeded.
He succeeded. It didn't work.
Do they know that I charmed them? I thought they didn't know though. Until
No, you're very clearly casting a spell.
that's not what
it's
I'm
got
asking.
Vocal and oh, sorry.
I didn't think they knew you tried to charm them when if they pass it.
Well, but even if they don't know they tried to charm you necessarily, he does know you just tried to cast a spell and targeted him with it.
Yeah.
His his head twitches again and he says, do you think I wasn't expecting you? That Oberion himself wouldn't have warned me? I know what you're here for. You can't have it. And there is where we will call it a session. And we will come back next week.
Can I just before the end, can Cassius just look to the party and say, do I even need to say rectum now?
Yes. For my gratification, yes.
Rectum!
Hardly
Damn near
know.
killed him.
Wrecked him. I hardly know him.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Well, that is
wild.
where we end our sesh. Good job, everybody. You did some pretty cool stuff tonight. You did some pretty cool stuff. Here, we'll put on some nicer music. And hey, we're at the start of initiative this time, not at the end of initiative.
That's true.
That is true.
Still bad.
Still sucks. At least we have time to think of what our battle plan is going to be.
Yeah, you
Our battle
absolutely.
plan is smash his head in.
The battle plan is people
Okay.
might die.
Oh.
Darn.
Yeah, people might. Yeah. Good job. Okay. Well, we will call it here. Thank you everyone who jumped in tonight. Thank you for the bits and the follows and the raids. You guys are awesome. Also, welcome back, Vordoon. We missed you so much last week. And your
Glad to
son
be
looks
back.
amazing. He looks amazing.
He's a cute boy.
Congratulations.
He is pretty damn cute.
For those of you who don't know, Vordoon just had a baby a week and a day ago. So we missed you last week. We're glad you're back. We weren't expecting you back today, but it's so good to see you. Cool. Yeah, thanks, Mirror Man. Since we have everyone on, I wanted to give them a chance to kind of shout out what they're up to. There's quite a few streamers, and it sounds like Soren is going to start streaming. I just found that out
Literally
tonight.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. Okay, good luck. Have fun.
It might not be tomorrow. I don't want to pressure her on that.
Yeah, it
would
could be a
cool if it was
day.
tomorrow, but please, just do it whenever you're ready.
It's
Yeah.
the proverbial tomorrow. It's any tomorrow.
Well, that's really cool. Let's start right to left. Senor Cassius, Leon Le Leon.
Hi.
What's up in your world? What are you doing in the world?
God, what am I doing? Hi Hi, I
That's
stream.
interesting.
I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight 2v8, particularly with Sleepy. We've been enjoying that, and we'll probably continue to do that a bit this week. What else is going on? I'm announcing this tomorrow everywhere. So if you guys want the sneak peek, next week, I guess, because that's when worked for everybody. November 25th. It's the second annual Spanksgiving. It's an annual charity live stream that I do with other streamers where we come together to beat each other up for a good cause. So I've got 8 other streamers and friends coming together to play games. Each of them are going to select a charity, and the winner of the overall tournament at the end of the night, the charity that they chose, will get all of the proceeds earned throughout the duration of the stream. And it's something that I'm very proud of. There's going to be incentives for certain goals and milestones that we hit. And it's last year's was a huge event and one of the things that I'm the most proud of in my streaming career. So I'm very excited.
Amazing.
So be sure to stop by.
That's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
What about you, Always Sleepy 907? What you got going on?
Well, I want to know what time that's going to be at again. 'Cause I didn't hear.
What?
I didn't hear.
So, no, I didn't say it. Next week, November 25th at 6 p.m. PST.
So cool. So excited. I'm not doing anything nearly as cool, but I will be on there on that really cool Thanksgiving year 2. So if you guys want to come hang out with me and I'm really cool, then you should go do that and support Leon and cool charities. For my own stream, I'm having a community night this Wednesday. But other than that, I'm just going to keep playing some 2v8 killers with Leon and try to get good as Mommy Huntress. Loves me some Mommy Huntress. Cannot
I'm
play her
so
worth
glad
shit.
that you're playing Mommy Huntress. It just makes me cry. You're so good.
Don't cry. No cry.
Can you cry a little bit?
Well, you could cry a little bit as a treat. But that's all I've got going on.
missed
All right,
again.
that's enough.
No more crying.
And
Now
then
it's
she
awkward.
missed again.
Now it's too much. Now it's over.
Shut up.
She keeps missing.
That's rude.
She's an M1
You're-
killer.
I'm not. I run out of hatchets and then I run away. I'm being bullied and I'm not
I'm
even
kidding.
live.
And then, Lightning Hikaru, what are you doing?
Well, we're gonna keep going with Monday Mystery Day, or as I accidentally said on the first stream, Murder Monday.
I love Murder Monday.
Because I'm playing and probably will be completing the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog mystery game, which has been a lot of fun, minus the fact that I decided to do voices for the characters and my throat hates me. Other than that, Saturday, Sonic Saturdays are still a thing. We've been starting up Sonic Frontiers, and it's super fun. So Mondays is at 6:30, and Saturdays are at 7. That's
Deal.
all I got.
Love it. Love it. Derp Snack, you sexy man. Anything going on?
Whoa.
Well, my work schedule's changing. Also, thank you.
For the better?
For the better, not so much. Well, no.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, I will be late if not absent from some of these streams coming up.
Oh, you hate us.
But I posted it in
Hey, it's the
chat
holiday
chat.
season. We'll get through the holiday season. It's totally fine. Don't even sweat it. Not a single bit.
Truth.
Vordoon went out and had a baby. You know, we let him off the hook. We'll let you off the hook too.
Well, you're on thin ice though, Bucko. Remember that.
Yeah, Vordoon.
Because I had a
I'm
baby?
just-
Yeah, 'cause
Whoa.
I'm not there to smooch on that baby.
Yeah. Just look at my baby's face and tell me that.
Ugh. Well, go smooch the baby.
Okay. Anyone else got anything going on? Right on.
Monk, what you got going on?
Yeah, Monk, what
you
are
got?
we doing? What's
What's my
gaming
dog
related
doing?
doing?
What's gaming related doing?
What's
Ooh.
new with gaming related soon?
Well,
Hang on, wait. We can finish off with what's new about gaming related soon. But first, Monk, I want to hear it because you've been hinting at the fact that you might be bringing DBD back to the Junior Monk channel.
Big
It's
Brain's
true.
coming back?
it's true. So, I have my
I love
own
Big
channel. It's juniormonk.ttv. But I play DBD on that channel and other spooky games. I just didn't want to dedicate time to it because I always feel guilty taking time away from gaming related. But I also noticed that gaming related, it's like a community type channel. There's some really cool projects going on. I don't want to play DBD on gaming related and just throw hatchets when I could do that on my own stream. So I think I might just do that when I want to throw hatchets in DBDs. Just do that on Junior Monk. But I haven't put a lot of work or effort into Junior Monk in like 6 months because it's all been going to gaming related. This is my baby.
Thank you.
That's all. You might see me go live, but just because I want to throw hatchets full time. Yeah.
W.
W's
Fantastic.
a jet.
Yeah.
Everyone
So-
follow Monk now.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's an order.
All right. Well, guys, do we have anyone that we can raid out to? Oh, yes.
I think, yeah.
Yeah,
Minnie.
there's one in there.
Yeah.
Minnie, you're the best.
Locked and loaded.
Shout out to Minnie. Okay. Well, we are at the hour, right on time. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. We love you very, very much. Thanks for letting us hit our goals tonight. You're awesome.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, friends. We hit another milestone.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, God. Oh,
Did?
yeah.
We're
Let's
going
go,
on,
dude.
and we're gonna go
What
do
was it?
such good and big things next year. You're not even ready. Thank you for the support. We love you
Yeah.
so much. We wouldn't be able to do this
Oh.
without you.
I do have one more thing. December 14th is a Saturday. We're having a birthday stream.
That's right.
Come play with us. We'll be doing fun stuff.
Whose birthday is it, Monk?
Someone on this page right now. One of us 6.
Easy.
It's Monk's birthday. So come hang out with one of the
Mhm.
best DMs in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know whose birthday it is, but I'm pretty sure it rhymes with Boon Your Bunk.
Boon your bunk. Boon your bunk.
All right. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, friends. We love you.
Ciao.
Guys.